Exploitation, present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quick to surviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing his business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, his goodness he given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
But if your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quick to surviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing his business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, his goodness he given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
But if your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quick to surviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing his business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, his goodness he given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. That's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. That's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. That's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black.
All people have no idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here, to give you the truth. Psalms chapter 119, verse 142. Read. Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy love is the truth.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe
All people have no idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here, to give you the truth. Psalms chapter 119, verse 142. Read. Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy love is the truth.
Shalom, 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 Israel. Shalom, Most High in Christ bless. Most High in Christ bless. Welcome to Patient Saints Radio.
Radio. There you go. Hey.
Captain Shemaiah.
Captain Amaziah.
Captain REA. I'm Officer Elisha.
Officer Carmella.
But it's just that, man. Yeah,
I was expecting to hear more
Dickalicious.
voices, man. But
the hell?
yeah, that's it. That's it.
1, 2,
That's
3,
it. So,
4, 5.
dang.
Don't matter. That's
Yeah,
starting
stop
five.
the show.
Starting 5, you know what I'm saying?
Starting
Minus Deacon Malachi, you know what I'm saying? Captain
with
Rel,
y'all?
shalom.
Oh man, all praise, all praise. Shout out to Deacon Malachi and his travels.
That's
Mighty
right.
man doing the works of the Lord. All
Right.
praises. Hey, OKC, man. Y'all had a lot of leadership
Hey,
in town, man.
Yo, it was fire, Cap.
Yo,
Should
Cap,
have been there, baby.
Cap,
Yo,
Cap.
Speak on it.
Yo, y'all
Cap.
missed it, man.
I want to throw some
in the spirit?
OKC hate right now, okay?
I was cabernacling with OKC. You know what I'm saying? They did all right, man. Shout out to OKC, man. It was a wonderful event.
Cap, don't forget the assignment, bruh.
It was a wonderful event.
Talking
You know
about
what
shout
I'm
out
saying?
to
They
OKC.
took good care of your captain,
You sound
man.
corrupted, Cap.
They took good Hey, Deacon
Don't get
Abiel took
distracted,
good care,
Cap.
man.
Don't get distracted, Cap.
It's the voice box edition of PSI.
Nah, but real talk, it was
all
an excellent.
praises, all
Hey,
praises.
man.
That was some unity up.
Yeah, it was all unity all week, man. A lot of events, a lot of people came out. I
All
was surprised.
praises,
A
man.
lot of brothers and sisters came out. And before we start, I gotta give a special salute, shout out to IUIC Jackson, Mississippi. Bruh, Cap, when I tell you their hospitality was next level, I didn't need to bring nothing but my clothes on my back.
Damn.
I'm not exaggerating. They had everything I could have needed in my room. When I say everything, I mean everything.
So you saying some of the other schools should contact Jackson?
Hell
See
yeah.
how to do it? Hey,
Shit, we should.
Yeah.
The hell is this? But yeah, special shout out to them. I held Sabbath with them last week. Excellent spirits over there. Got to teach over there a little bit, the 9 a.m. class, and everything went very well. Man, I couldn't ask for a better Sabbath.
Right. All praises, man. Shout out to IUIC Jackson. All praise to the Most High, man. All praises.
And I will be back soon.
All praises. All praises. Hey, I think that fan making. Is it the fan?
Rumbling
Hell
out.
yeah.
That thing loud, bro. One of these. Turn the direction or something. That thing loud. You gotta make sure the audio. Okay, yeah. That's better. That's better. That's better. All praises. All praises. All praises, man. Obviously, shout out to Bishop Nathaniel for that class yesterday.
Idolatry.
Listen.
Idolatry.
Shout out to the bishop, man. Shout out to
Bishop,
all the Sabbath day lineup, all the teachers. And shout out to Captain Oshaya, Captain Shem.
That's
War
right.
captain.
The war captains, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Shout out the war captains.
listen. The mighty army of God was dispatched, and in a day's notice, you had a great exceeding army on hand to bring the understanding to our people, the knowledge of who they are, to bring comfort to the family members and community members of our sister Sonia Massey, who we went over last week on PSR prior to the body cam footage being revealed or released. So it's to see the progression and the body cam footage finally released, and then and then the ability, the Lord grant us the ability to actually be there in the midst of all of this. The Most High is doing a wonderful work in the earth right now. Okay, the Most High is doing a wonderful work in the earth. So for all of you mighty warriors in your travels, I pray everyone return back home safely. Right. And hey, be ready to do it again, because you know that the army's always ready to be dispatched.
It don't stop.
Deployment, baby.
That's right.
We stay blitzing, bro.
They said the deployments all over the place, you know.
Exactly.
You don't know where the hell we gonna be.
Man, listen. And say, again, you know what? Some of these haters be trying to figure it out too.
Stop trying to figure it out, man.
This the Lord's work.
Get down or lay down.
Damn.
That's it.
Hey, Cat,
Get down or move out the way.
that thing was kind of surprising yesterday to see the reaction from the community of those, like just to hear so many people say, "We're glad to have you here. We see y'all all the time." Like it's kind of like one of them surreal moments where you be like, you see us all the time, but then you realize we're everywhere. Our people, wherever our people are, we're there. You know what I'm saying? And for them to come and stand for hours at camp or follow, it was one sister that followed the whole event from inception to completion.
Yes.
All the way, and she was, and at the time, I watched the sister take and throw her arm out, everything. I came back, had a head wrap in the I was like, okay, this.
Yes.
But to be like, we watch, I see y'all on the internet, I see y'all everywhere, and y'all right here in front, and it wasn't just one person, it was multiple people.
Right.
And, one, it's a faith booster.
Right. Yeah,
Two, it shakes some battle fatigue, because you be like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't, sometimes I'm not working, you know what I'm saying, the Lord word not going out void, we see the change. You know what I'm saying? So those kind of things, you be like, damn, that's dope. It make you, you know what I'm saying, understand the mission and the part that you play in it. Like, you know what? I'm here. God feel that I'm worthy to be a part of this. Like, it's a dope ass feeling.
Matter of fact, now that you say that, we all, like you made mention of the battle fatigue, okay? And Bishop did an excellent class on it, and it should be on everybody's replay. Okay, I remember one time he also mentioned you don't always wake up on the right side of the bed. You don't always wake up feeling your best. You don't always wake up with the best outlook. But you have to literally shake that off and always remain disciplined.
Right.
That's right.
You always have to remain disciplined, because put that up on the screen. That class, man, that battle fatigue is real.
Right.
It happens. You go into these lulls sometime where you just feel like you're doing the same old thing.
You feel like you're complacent.
Yeah, you have to find out what is it that's going to get me out of this slump. And like Officer Carmel I just made mention of, sometimes it's those blitzes.
Right.
Sometimes it's the youth violence.
Sometimes it's a great teaching. It's a teaching that the person on this other side of the post gets it, and loves it.
Yeah.
That's also a faith.
Or the unity event, like you were just talking about. You need to be around in closer proximities with leadership to hear how they have gotten over things and ask those sincere questions. The Lord has put so many different avenues out there in order for us to remain rooted and steadfast. There's a ton of different ways, but if you allow that battle fatigue, if you allow that that doubt, that's what it is. That level of doubt overtake you without seeking out the resource, like saying, okay, I'm a crackhead, and you got all these damn rehabilitation centers around you, and you don't figure out how to get into a program, but you just die a crackhead. Whose fault is it?
Right.
Whose fault is it?
Self-inflicted.
It's self-inflicted. Hey, so come on, talk some more about yesterday, man. It was good. Y'all hear my voice, damn it.
Yeah, I can hear it in your voice, Cat.
It's the voice edition. But yeah, and it's kind of like what you said. We was speaking about the battle fatigue, and a brother asked me, and I was able to tell him, like, it's kind of like going to the gym, and I was just referring like the blitzes that these last few of them, like, some days you don't want to exercise, but you get up and go anyway. And once you start exercise, you be like, I'm glad I got up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of time these events, they're like that. You get up and you start moving. You like, I'm glad I got up today. I'm glad you know what I'm saying? I put forth the effort to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? And it was like that. So when we was out yesterday, we ended up running into a couple of the sisters from Sonya Massey's family. They were scouting a park. Well, I guess pretty much setting up for their event today. So today, Lord will, the brothers out that way will be able to make the event.
Praise.
They having a memorial type event for the sister today. And they was, you know, when they saw us coming through, they was like, "Hey, we her family, come back." You know, so you know, just to try to, you know, be a part of it, to see that they actually need and want people out there to help with the situation. But you know what I'm saying, when you look at our people, you could tell it's just
they're broken, they're beat down, and they've been beat to powder. We've really been beat to powder where this has become normal. We go to Valdosta, Georgia. Nobody remembers what happened with Kendrick Johnson. It's just life goes on. We go to Taylorsville, Mississippi. It's the same thing. You know, nobody's in an uproar anymore about any of these senseless killings
Right.
of black people. It's just something that happens in America.
Right.
And everybody is happens so much and so often, it's become normal. We've actually normalized killing black people
Yes.
on camera.
Yeah,
Hey, real quick, back to your point. I was looking for the script. First, go to 1 Timothy chapter 1. 1 Timothy chapter 1. Start at verse 12.
1 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 12.
I ain't gonna lie, it was thank y'all, brothers and sisters, for all the donations that y'all do send. He was able to make the sound in here a little bit better. It does sound better on the mics.
All praise is good.
It sounds better with the reader as well. So shout out to all of y'all that support. Shout out to the Booster Club. Shout out to all you brothers and sisters helping the mission. Right. So go ahead, read that.
And I thank Christ Jesus our Lord, who hath enabled me, for that he counted me faithful, putting me into the ministry.
That's a heavy point. The Lord finds us faithful in order to, and puts us into this ministry. There's something in you brothers, something in you sisters, being worthy to be called to the vocation of Christ. Go ahead.
Who was before a blasphemer.
So before we were called into this ministry, we were blasphemers. We were doing all manners of evil. Go ahead.
And a persecutor.
And Paul was persecuting the church, killing the saints and the servants of Christ. Go ahead.
And injurious.
And he was injuring them, meaning torturing them. Go ahead.
But I obtained mercy.
But we have all obtained mercy. We've all obtained that mercy, so we should be thankful for that mercy that we received.
Right.
How do you receive this call into the ministry and go back to banging tambourines? When you spent 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years condemning that evil music in them churches. How do you go back to that? Go ahead.
Because I did it ignorantly.
So the Lord showed mercy because the blaspheming, the injuries, all of the evil things we did it ignorantly. That's some stuff that we really have to meditate on.
Right.
Paul, one thing I like about the writings of Paul, I know some of you Israelite groups don't recognize.
Even Paul.
Yeah, y'all don't recognize the writings of
crazy.
Paul. But this is helpful to the spirit, like Officer Carmelo was going over as far as battle fatigue. This is one of the scriptures that's a reminder. Like, listen, wait a minute. The Lord is showing mercy upon us because he knows that our intentions is coming from a destroyed mind.
Right.
Not our intention, our actions are coming from minds being destroyed. And so as we're taught ignorance, we continue to perpetuate it, continue to teach our children. It goes down through the generations. The Lord knows, listen, y'all are doing this stuff ignorantly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow the truth to be in your neighborhood. You don't hear me?
Yeah.
Carmelo said he can't hear me.
Hey, comment, I can't hear.
Oh, I can't hear.
You can hear?
Or maybe you
I can't hear
kick
nothing.
something out.
Oh, there it goes. Something's
All
getting
right,
touched.
keep your foot
Okay.
right there, bro.
Yeah, keep your foot. Don't move. All right, good. Keep reading.
Because I did it ignorantly in unbelief.
So it's one thing to not know Christ is a black man, to know you need to keep the commandments, to know the true gospel. It's one thing. And it's another thing to know it and do and break it willfully.
Well, if you see
Had that yesterday at camp.
It's too, just want y'all to see that.
That's what the scriptures say, right?
Cap,
If
we
you
had
sin
that
willfully.
Yeah.
We had a sister
Cap.
all day with us, who's married to a pastor, a black woman, and we went over basic stuff: pants, women in pants,
Right.
Christmas. She admitted Christmas is idolatry, just like Bishop brought out yesterday about the idolatry.
Right.
We said, "Hey sis, so are you gonna bring it to your church so they stop?
Right.
You know it's idolatry. The wages of sin is death." She agreed. Sis, what you gonna do?
What you gonna
Well,
do?
it's not up to me what I'm gonna do. The church does this, and that's the church I go to.
Wait a minute.
That's what they say.
So that she doesn't want to be the change in the church.
No, and our people are stuck.
Wow.
They're stuck in these indoctrination senses.
Right.
And they just don't want to change. They don't want to get it. They don't want to get right. They playing what it is. Y'all are playing church.
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
you're doing. You're
100%,
playing church, trying to look godly, but you know you the devil. The Bible speaks of.
Playing holy.
The sister was so conflicted. She was there for hours with us, okay?
Wow.
And would not move.
All
And these are scriptures she never heard her husband bring out.
Yeah.
She never heard the church bring out. Ask her how long she been going to church. All my life.
Hey, so what you're saying is the dinner table was gonna be real uncomfortable last night.
Yeah. Hey, the tithing blew
All
her mind.
praises.
You know,
So these
because
pork ribs, huh?
tithing is, in
Yeah.
church, Sunday church is every Sunday.
Hey, Cap, tell
But
them.
but-
You got to tell them, Cap. Don't forget about the Esau Esau
Oh,
hated.
man.
What did she say about that after?
Don't-
Don't forget about that.
They don't believe the Bible.
Right.
So, of course, God loves everybody.
Mm.
You bring out Romans 9:13, you bring out Malachi 1, or, and it's, she said, no, but why did God hate Esau? Why did God hate Esau? Like, she got me. So we read up a little bit.
Yeah.
But the children were not yet born
Yeah.
yet, ma'am. They didn't do any good or
they
evil,
evil,
ma'am.
yeah.
There were seeds, ma'am.
Right.
She said, oh. She was just so defeated on so many levels when you actually stick to the scriptures, brothers.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all you got to, you
it.
brothers and sisters got to do.
That's
You see a Christian want to battle you or talk mess, just stick to what the Bible
Say,
says.
Cap, they don't
Just
believe
read
it and they don't know what's in it.
They don't believe it. That it is right there. They don't believe it and they don't know what's in it.
Hey, real quick, keep reading. Keep reading down.
Yes, sir. Verse 14. And the grace of our Lord was exceeding abundant with faith and love which is in Christ Jesus.
Come on.
This is a faithful saying and worthy of all acceptation, that Christ Jesus came into the world to save sinners, of whom I am chief.
What did Paul say about his levels of sins? He said,
He did it all.
there was nobody doing worse than me. That's what Paul said. And he said, listen, until he understood Christ, he was still in the midst of all manners of sin.
And Cap, he
Go
was
ahead.
a Pharisee.
Yes.
So he was born
man.
in the law.
Yes, he was a doctor of the law.
Right.
He knew
He
the
was
law.
a doctor of the law.
He knew the law. So showing you what? It's the mercies of our Lord and Savior Jesus the Christ, man. That's who called us to be soldiers. That's the thing. When it says, is it the next chapter over? Or is it 2 Timothy 2? 2 Timothy 2. And verse 3.
2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Jesus Christ.
Come on.
No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
So now you're handpicked to be in the Lord's army. And before you were handpicked, the Lord says, I see the potential in you. I see that you will be a worthy soldier to be called into the Lord's army. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to forgive you of all of those sins that you have committed in order for you to walk uprightly as a good soldier. And then you say, after all of that, you say,
I'm tired. He say he high.
I think I'm going to take my chances with Satan.
He tired.
Who tired, boss?
He say he high. He tired.
and I know I say a lot that I don't understand, and to be honest, I really don't want to understand, because that's like going down into the pits of hell and figure out how the hell to stay to get out of it
To
now.
understand the mind of a devil?
Yeah,
Nah,
I'm good. So you brothers and sisters, man, be thankful that you're called into this great ministry, into this mission, to
That's
push
right.
this truth. Because what you all have been witnessing since your time in the truth, nothing can stand against the truth. Nothing.
Hell, some of us sometimes.
Nothing. Islam, Christianity,
None of it.
politicians, you name it.
The black woman.
Jesus.
Now that
Please.
Cap said that.
Please no. Can I get one more scripture around with you?
It's too early, y'all. It's too
Yeah,
early.
it's too early. Okay, good.
Look at Sirach 1 and 11. Because when we just read it in Timothy that we may please him who called us to be a soldier,
Right.
that got to be the theme song to the truth. Like, I'm trying to please the one who called me to be here.
Right.
Like,
Facts.
you know, I often, you know, think about it. I'm like, I asked. Not only I asked for the Lord. I say I want to do what's right. Then He showed me, and then I asked and I volunteered to join the army. You know what I'm saying? So then it'd be times like you got to put aside some of those carnal thoughts because you asked the Lord if He found you worthy to let you join. Then He let you join, and then next thing you know, you come up with your reasonings why you can't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what the? I don't get it. But I'll read that, Sirach 1 and 11.
Sirach chapter 1, verse 11. The fear of the Lord is honor and glory and gladness and a crown of rejoicing.
Like, that's what it is. You got chose. And then the one who chose you, you work to make sure that you don't disappoint him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he said that, read that again. He said that's honor. Like, who, like you just said, what can stand up against this? You in an honorable place where you are on the most powerful place on the face of the planet right now. Where the word of God is being sown and building up men and women that now look completely different to everything else walking around. Everything else walking around. Read that again.
The fear of the Lord is honor and glory.
Glory. He's like the word that he using, like, I picked you and you get these things now identify you or what's the word? Like, express what kind of person you can be now. You could be honorable. You could be you could have all of these attributes now. These attributes talk to you.
Integrity.
You see what like
morality, noble.
All of those different things that come with that. Finish that.
And gladness.
And it's something to be it give you you understand that there's something for your life other than working
and dying.
Hey, just so you know the meaning of life.
And paying
That's
taxes.
all you have to say, bro. That's the biggest thing ever.
That's gladness.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad I know why I get up.
Right.
Versus I just got
there you go.
My shift.
My alarm clock.
That's
bill.
because most of our people get up and the only thing they have is my shift.
Right. Very true.
Amazon's calling, nigga. Prime Day. You know, that's all we got. You know what I'm saying? My shift at the hospital. Time to wipe ass. Let's go.
Damn.
You ain't that man.
I mean, it is what it is.
Time to wipe the bunkie.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's what it is. That's what it is. All right, finish. Is that it?
And a crown of rejoicing.
That's it. I mean, what else? Who else can say that they were chosen by Christ to represent Him on this earth and help wake up the state of your people? All right.
I remember what you just said. That'll combat battle fatigue.
Right. That's what it's for.
This is about faith right here.
Right.
That'll combat all of that.
Hey, I want y'all to put that video back up. And this is what we're going to do. PSR, to our loyal listeners, our loyal, beloved listeners. Put that class back up.
Yeah, man.
I want you guys to share this. I want y'all to share this class. Yep. Let this be the meditation for y'all week, up and coming, Lord's will, life lasts. But before we move on, y'all need to share this class. And thumbs up that you've done it.
Righto.
Bishop went extensively in on this class, man. This ain't not just something we just gonna pass over. I'm telling y'all.
Yep.
It's a faith builder right here.
Hey, can I get this real?
Right. Yeah. I need to see more likes. Yeah, go ahead, officer.
Yes, sir. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 61 and verse 1. While we're speaking about battle fatigue, one thing that helps us out is seeing the brotherhood.
Yeah.
Week in and week out, at a moment's notice, you're going to see the same faces, right? You're going to see the same brothers who are dedicated in doing the work. That's what refreshes me. When you see these brothers who are dedicated, who are dropping all their plans at the drop of a dime. Why? Because they have been anointed and they understand the mission, right? Go to Isaiah chapter 61, verse 1.
Isaiah chapter 61 and verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me.
Read.
Because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings.
The Lord did what?
The Lord God anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
Okay, read on.
He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
So now, on yesterday and many other weeks, these different things are being fulfilled. So when we see the smiling faces and the brothers and sisters just thanking, hey, I'm just glad that you're here. We thinking as a normal thing. Oh, we're just doing this. No, this is prophecy being fulfilled.
Right.
That's what's supposed to refresh us as the soldiers of the Lord. That's supposed to alleviate us of the battle fatigue because we are doing this very thing right here. Right. So we have been anointed to do this thing. This is not a small matter.
Right.
This has been prophesied thousands of years ago. This is what Isaiah seen in the vision. This is what he's seen in the spirit of us doing this work. So we can't look at it like a light thing. That should not be something that we can just say, you know what, I don't think I'm gonna do it this week. I'm a little tired, man. Esau done, he done whoop my ass this week. So our main profession is the word of God.
That's right.
It's pushing forth the gospel. Our jobs is secondary. Listen, our families and wives are secondary. This is supposed to be our main objective day in and day out.
That's right.
We should not be distracted by these other things in the world, like we just read in 1 Timothy. It say a good soldier would not be distracted.
Right. Facts.
You see that? Read that from the top again. One more time.
The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me.
So we know that the Spirit of the Lord is upon us. Why?
Because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
Read on.
To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our God.
You see that? It say that we are supposed to to proclaim the acceptable year and the day of vengeance. Right. We're supposed to be showing our people who the enemy is. Right. We're supposed to be showing them who the white man is today. It is not, Caesar Borgia is not your savior. Right. He's your enemy. Right. And Christ or the Lord shows us day in and day out who the enemy is, and that's supposed to be our job to reveal it to our people. So no, it's not a small matter.
All praise. You done with that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, can I get two quick scriptures to go with what you just said? Psalm 78 and 34. And then give me Proverbs 25 and 25.
Write it down, reader. Write it down.
78:34. Watch what the Lord says right here. And this is the spirit of black people right here. Black people, if we are not afflicted, what happens in this country?
Right.
We get real comfortable. We have an affinity to a place that has enslaved, maimed, exploited, and destroyed us. We have an affinity to this place, right? But watch what the Lord says. Read that.
Psalms chapter 78, verse 34. When he slew them, then they sought him.
When he slew them, when they were murdered, when they were killed by the hands of cops, by the hands of white supremacists, by the hands of even each other. When they were afflicted, go ahead.
And they returned.
Then they sought him. Why does this keep happening? Time after time after time after time. We all know, we even spoke about it yesterday. Now this is a hashtag Sonya Massey.
Right.
What's going to happen in a couple months? There's going to be a new hashtag.
Yep.
What holiday coming up?
Yep.
What is it, Labor Day?
Whatever holiday coming up, that's gonna
be a new.
That's gonna wash the
hot August night.
That's gonna wash the affliction out of your mind and make you get you back comfortable.
Yep.
You understand?
Negroes will be barbecuing that day.
Yes, sir.
Like
totally
nothing happened.
Right.
Like it never happened.
The slave off day.
So you know what's so heavy, Cap? Before you move on, is the host hustle is over. We seen that in St. Louis with Mike Brown, where they booed and basically ran Jesse Jackson's ass up out of there, because nothing ever come of it. They'll come. They'll lose the case. They'll go into what is a civil suit
and get some money.
They'll get some money, and then that's just it. That's all. Nah. The prophets of the Lord are here. We're gonna continue to keep harping on the injustices being done to our people left and right. It's not about no money here. We want to see the destruction of these enemies that oppress our people.
Right.
That's right.
And we want to see the Lord bring forth direct and quick judgment on these people. That's what we want. That's the payment. That's reparation.
That's right.
So finish reading. Read that again.
When he slew them, then they sought him. And they returned, and inquired early after God.
When they were afflicted, then they rose early after God. They were inquired early after God. Watch this. Proverbs 25 and 25.
There it is.
Proverbs chapter 25, verse 25. As cold waters to a thirsty soul.
Stop.
Yep.
Now you inquire after God.
Yep.
What's God going to do? He's going to send teachers.
That's right.
He's going to send the prophets out there to you. You that are afflicted, you going through trials, tribulations, the murder of your family members. Now the Lord's going to send his word through these prophets to do what? To come and comfort you and give you that cold glass of water. Read that again.
As cold waters to a thirsty soul.
So you thirsty, you traveling. You thirsty as hell. You ain't got no water. You know what? Next time you're going to get a glass of water. You thirsty as hell.
Right.
You finally get that cold glass. You're like, oh, man, this is the best coldest glass of water I've ever had in my life.
Don't get no colder.
It don't get no colder than this. Read it again.
As cold waters to a thirsty soul.
Uh-huh.
Soul is good news from a far country.
So everybody came from far yesterday.
Yeah.
And they brought, the good news is that you're the Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
And the good news is that you have a chance to repent and get the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
Gather with your brothers. Gather with your sisters. You understand? In righteousness under Christ.
Right.
That's
Hey,
right.
hey, Cap, you know Bishop's class was even some of the nuggets you had told me about in your travels that was coming out. But we understand that we don't like to see these things happen, but they must happen, unfortunately. And let's back that because I know we have a lot today. Hosea 5:15. Real quick, because I know we got a lot today.
Hosea chapter 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
So that's the main point. The Lord he said, I'm going to go back and return back to my dwelling.
Right.
Until they, the rebellious of my people, repent in the lands of their captivity, understand that they're getting their ass whooped for their disobedience, and come back and seek me. And how do they do that? By repenting and coming back to his face.
Right.
Read on.
And seek my face.
And seek his face.
In their affliction.
And in their affliction, the Sandra Blands, the Michael Browns, the Philando Castiles, the Emmett Tills.
That list is long, Cat.
Yeah, that list is
Yeah, not to mention the ones we don't. Never mind.
That's a long ass list.
Yes.
Man.
But Bishop,
look,
brother,
look it on the screen. Put
Yes.
it
Put
up.
the faces up.
Good, Cat.
Go ahead, read that again.
In their affliction.
In their affliction and these killings,
They will seek me early.
they will seek me early. In their of what? Read that part again.
In their affliction.
So there's an S at the end of that affliction, meaning there's going to be a multitude. You ain't seen nothing yet. But the Lord said these things have to happen for them to return and understand, you know what, I'm tired of getting my behind whooped.
Yeah.
I'm tired of losing loved ones out in the street. I'm tired of no justice coming forth. These things, I'm tired of it. All right? So the Lord said, you will seek me early. Go ahead.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at
Is
this.
there more on that?
they will seek me early.
Uh-huh.
I got to talk
That's
about
it.
We got to talk about that picture right
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
We got to talk. Now, this was, if I remember right, I know Bishop Yawasab brought it out about this picture. This is in New York City, Cat.
Where they don't give a damn.
But they don't give a damn.
Choke the brother
You got one Edomite. Now, if I remember right, there's a bunch of black men
out. Standing
just
there.
standing around watching another black man get choked the hell out, choked to death by an Edomite. You mean to tell me these tough ass niggas couldn't stop him?
Right.
You couldn't put no fear in him. You couldn't punt his head punt him right in the damn head to get him off.
They scared, Cap.
Man.
Cap, our people will not admit they are terrified of Esau.
Yeah.
Terrified of him.
Look, I know this sound bad, but I'm gonna say it.
You on PSR, bro.
Yes.
Say
And
it,
I
brother.
love
Say it, brother.
A lot of our people are the sons and daughters of the teller slave niggas. They're not the daughters of
They wouldn't have
sons
to
of
feel niggas.
of the Nat Turners and they the sons and daughters of the Frederick Douglasses that say, well, let's just write a paper and marry a white girl and be nice and he good to her. They ain't nobody trying to.
Where those
Why
children?
are you trying to leave?
Where those children
Why
at?
you trying to leave?
Right.
Master
We got it
me
good here.
boy.
Why you
Nat
trying to
Turner don't got no
We
kids because
said
they killed
Massa
him.
whoop me?
Nat Turner got killed. He ain't got no kids to follow behind him. But the little slave boy who told on him and the little scary one, you finna get up for all us.
Right.
They the ones still alive. So guess what they taught their children?
The same scary
The
behavior.
same behavior. And it's not that we supposed to do that. It's, guess what? You still supposed to have, as a man, some level of courage to help your people. And guess what? I think the ones who have the courage are here right now.
Right. So you're saying the ones that tried to run off the plantation repeatedly. Some of us got 1 foot right now in the spirit.
Right.
Yep.
Because we got punished.
We here. And we
the field niggas.
I think a majority a lot of us are willing to take that punishment to help our people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas the other ones, what Bishop had said last night with the whole Kendrick Johnson thing, people saw what happened.
And they don't say nothing.
That ain't my business. That ain't my business.
They probably saw him being rolled into the mat and still shut the hell up.
They saw him going back.
And they went to class afterwards. So they fellow student rolled up in the mat and went to class.
God, they saw his feet hanging out and was looking and whispering about his feet and his feet. They saw him going back and forth with that boy, because it be stuff going on at school. Everybody knows what's going on. But he was fighting with Matt all day.
I'm gonna tell you what's so sad, bro. When we did the PSR the next day, and Kendrick Johnson's father called in and spoke to us, he said he has never seen a place a people more scared in his life than when he comes into a restaurant and all the black people turn their head and put their head down like this as he walks by them with his wife.
Cause they know they ain't do nothing.
They know they ain't done shit. That feeling gotta really suck.
Yeah.
You see the victim's family come through, and you put your head down, knowing how guilty you are, that you haven't done a damn thing. You haven't stood with them. You haven't made a phone call to the DA's office or whatever to open a case back. You ain't done nothing.
Nothing that hazard your life.
And this is your neighbor. Nothing that hazard your life. But then you see us on the street who are hazarding our lives, and you got the nerve to open your big black lips against the prophets of the Lord?
It wasn't even the Counselor Nasir changed the Bible. Man, shut your scare ass
Nigga,
up.
shut up.
Nigga, you
Where my
home.
audio? Where my sound bite at, man?
Nigga, shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
You know, and and I think that really be the blow. You know what I'm saying? Because you be like, come on, bro. You ain't do nothing. But now you got all this information, and you got all this for us, and we helping our people. But you supposed to just shut up and let us work. Let us. What they say? Let us cook.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Let us cook. You ain't got nothing. Let us cook. We got this.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I gotta get a script. This one's gonna hurt. Jeremiah 7. I'm sorry.
Bring it out, okay.
I'm sorry, not sorry. This is Bible.
Sorry, not sorry.
Nah,
Yeah,
I like that Jeremiah 7, bro.
Hey,
That thing hit.
Jeremiah, this is what the Lord commanded. I'm going to say it again. This is what the Lord commanded Jeremiah. Let's see what the Lord commands Jeremiah. Read this nice and loud. This is going to hurt some of y'all. You understand? But we being the prophets, we know why the Lord said this right here. Read that.
Right.
Jeremiah, which verse, sir?
Give me Jeremiah 11:14 instead. Give me that one instead.
Yes, sir.
And I like to make notice in the book of Jeremiah, this is written a couple times. The Lord didn't just say this one time to Jeremiah. Right. He said this a couple times to Jeremiah throughout the book. 11:14, read that.
Jeremiah chapter 11 and verse 14. Therefore, pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or a prayer for them, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble.
Let's read that again, and let's really absorb why. Why would the Lord say something like this about his own people?
Let it sink into your biscuit.
Let that sink into the biscuit. Let that butter roll into that biscuit head of yours. Read that again.
Popeye's biscuit head.
That Popeye's biscuit head of yours. Come on.
Therefore, pray not thou for this people.
The Lord said, hey, listen, man, don't even pray for this people. I'm sorry. Isaiah 22:14. Read that real quick. Just real quick. I'm going to show you why the Lord said, don't pray for this people. Isaiah 22:14. Come on, reader.
Isaiah chapter 22 and verse 14. And it was revealed in mine ears by the Lord of hosts. Surely this iniquity shall not be purged from you till ye die.
Till what?
Till ye die.
Now go back. Now we know why the Lord, because you ain't going to get right.
Right.
The Lord says the prophets, you threaten the prophets.
Right.
With gun violence, knife, I'm gonna pull a knife on you. You better shut the hell up. Get off my block. The drug dealers try to run us off. The cops try to run you off. The store owner try to run you off. The Lord said, hey, listen, don't even pray for this people. They're not gonna leave off their sin till they die. I gotta kill them.
They're on the internet twerking right now, Cap.
Read it again, Jeremiah 11:14.
Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 14. Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or a prayer for them, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry.
The Lord said, don't lift up a cry for them. I'm not gonna hear them in their time of trouble. Why? Because you don't want to change. You want to live good in Babylon the Great.
There you go, Cap.
Right
I'm glad
now,
you're saying what you're saying.
you raise millions of dollars for Kamala Harris. You want to live comfortable in America, and the Lord said this is not your rest.
Hey, Cap, say that again. What did they do for Kamala Harris?
You raised, just off of one Zoom call, that's a couple hours, Cap.
Cap.
In a couple hours, y'all raised what?
$81 million.
$81 million for Kamala. What could, now,
They said in like an hour and a
what
half.
could black people have done with that money?
Right.
We could have ended freaking homelessness, poverty,
Something.
famine, something.
Could have bought an
But you
ACU
gave
back.
You gave it to a woman
Yep.
who has proven in the last 4 years to have done nothing for you.
Absolutely
Right.
nothing.
She's done nothing for you.
Oh no, so it went up.
And you had
200
to.
million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, and that's the Washington
It's a
Post.
payday. That's what
I
I'm
saw it
saying.
was like 100 million in like an
Shit.
hour
It's
and
a
a half.
payday
or
for
something.
her. She ain't going to be no president.
That is terrible, man.
It's a come up, man.
Y'all should be
Y'all are-
ashamed of yourselves, man.
Horrible, man.
Hey, real quick, I just want to address this because it's been since last show and this show. Reparations. I'm going to tell you something. You say reparations for accountability. You say nothing wrong with getting back stolen money. You say that black people, we need to go on a global strike for
Word.
3 days, shut down the economy.
Why don't you keep the commandments?
There you go.
How about that?
How about you seek the Lord's face? Real quick, Isaiah 14 real quick, because we got to move on. We got to move on.
Yeah, I see somebody in the check he's putting about reparations.
Yeah, we're going to deal with it real quick.
Oh, they think Kamala gonna give it to
Oh,
him.
they trust in oppression. You still believe
I'm
these
going to tell
people,
you
huh?
something real quick.
Right,
I'm going to
right.
tell you something real
You
quick.
still
Well, let's see after today's show if you still think she gonna give y'all something.
I'm
Can't
telling
believe
ya.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet
Come on now,
choose
Shmuel.
Israel, and set them in their own land.
And do what?
And set them in their own land.
Because the mindset of reparations is that 40 acres and a mule.
Right.
The government is going to go and set the tone of what type of reparations we get. No, our reparations are unlimited. The reparations that we're seeking for is this entire planet.
Biblical
Everywhere your
reparations.
soles
And
of your
everywhere
feet
the sole of your
touch.
feet
Yeah, I'm
touch.
trying to step on some shit.
Man.
The
Step on
reparations,
'em.
trust me, they don't
Step on
have.
'em.
Hey, they don't for one of these brothers. Hey, I'll just say, Captain Shemaiah. These demons here on the face of this planet don't have enough money to reparations for him,
Right.
for one
Right.
single soul.
Will you
They will
recompense
never
me?
give you enough You know what? Jump over to Isaiah 60.
We want biblical
I want
reparations.
biblical reparations. I want never-ending reparations.
Right.
I don't want a limited reparation. All right, I don't give a damn. But hey, man, just me keeping the commandments is a strike on this damn place.
Right.
Read what you got. Isaiah 60 and start at 10.
Isaiah chapter 60 verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls,
That's enlisted in my reparations. Go ahead.
and their kings shall minister unto thee.
Meaning they're going to serve us. That's enlisted in my reparations. Go ahead. So you telling me the reparations y'all going to give me, our oppressors is still going to be ruling?
They're gonna be no, Cat. They're gonna their face is gonna be on the money.
Their face is
Yeah.
still on the money?
And they own the banks that they can use that money they gave you to make more money because they're
Right.
investing your
Right.
money into other things.
Right. Hey, I
Yeah,
remember
where are you gonna put all that money at?
Okay.
They're
Hey,
gonna
you
go
remember-
into a white bank.
You remember that clip of, what's that movie, The Flower Moon?
Yes.
Where they would go in there and try to get their money.
Yes.
I was like, hell no, we've already basically control of your money.
Right.
Read on.
For in my wrath I smote thee,
And the wrath the Lord judged us. Go ahead.
but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
Verse 11 is what I want.
Somebody said y'all reparations went to Ukraine.
Damn right.
sure
right.
That's it. It's gone.
Right.
Zelensky got your reparations.
So let's
There
come every
we
3
go.
months for more your reparations.
Shoulder, shoulder stingers.
Hey, Sister Monique, you in the spirit. Go ahead, read that.
Therefore thy gates shall be open continually.
Read that part again.
Therefore thy gates shall be open continually.
One more time.
Therefore thy gates shall be open continually.
Remember, I just said the reparations you seek for in the carnal sense is there's a cap on that thing.
Right.
God says our gates are going to be open continually for what? Read.
They shall not be shut day nor night.
It ain't closing day or night. It's 24 hours, baby.
Every day we get reparations.
Come on.
That men,
That who?
may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought.
What is the forces of the Gentiles? All the precious metals, all the wealth of this world, of the entire planet.
Some of that back-breaking labor they got.
Yes,
Give me that energy you got. That's your force.
That's what I want.
I like that right there. We need some of that energy you got.
Our reparations surpass $1 trillion and $1 billion.
You
can't
you can't quantify.
You can't, Cap, but it proved what Cap Namazaya said. They want to be comfortable here.
Right.
You don't want to leave.
Yeah.
You want to be comfortable here. That's why Isaiah say you trust in oppression and you stay there on. You really think the same nigga that shot your auntie, hung your granddaddy, killed your baby, raped your sister, stole your land, burnt your neighborhood down, ran you off the railroad, took your educational facilities. You really think he finna give you money?
But the root word of reparations is to repair.
Yes.
To repair a damage done to you.
Yes.
Money does not give you back your identity.
No.
Right.
It doesn't give you back your culture.
Nope.
All the years that you lost, it doesn't give it back.
It don't fix the trauma.
It don't fix the trauma.
That ain't gonna work. So, and that's exactly to the point. You just basically cleared up what he responded. Reparations is just one way. You do not have to collect a check when it's passed. All right, so what's after that? What reparations you got coming? Let's go back. Finish reading that.
Right. Now, your only solution is getting $1.
Just say you want to
That's
stay here and be done with it.
Just say you want to stay here and you want to live good with white folks. You want white folks to give you some money. Go ahead.
Let us finish showing you last verse 12.
Verse 12. For the nation.
For the what?
For the nation.
Here it comes.
And kingdom that will not serve thee.
That's a part of our reparations.
Right.
Shall perish.
Shall perish. Servitude. They don't get down. They're going to lay down.
They're going to lay down.
Damn,
That's what
Cap.
it's going into.
You could just really keep going.
You can. Finish it out.
Yea, those nations
shall
be utterly wasted.
Most I said I'm obliterate them.
Can we just read 14? Please?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Cap.
please.
Go ahead.
Make my
I
teeth
said pretty
white.
please.
Yeah, you need this because we got to talk about sister later on. You need all this.
Yeah.
You need this first. Right. They'll suck all that out you.
Go ahead for Cap.
Verse 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee.
It's a part of our reparations package.
Yeah.
It's the Lord's reparations package over here,
Bring
man.
us some of that bent spine you got.
Yeah.
Put them photos up.
He give us some of that bent spine. Don't look up either.
Right.
Bend at the knees.
Like just
Bend
like
at
that.
the
Just like
knee.
make sure you
Bend
bend
at
at
the
the
knee.
And all they that despise thee shall bow down themselves at the soles of thy feet.
You want to hear something that's so evil and horrible, y'all? After chattel slavery, black people had to pay reparations to the white man.
Yes, they did.
For loss of property.
Yes, they
Right.
did.
That's a fact.
How
That's
sad that is, y'all.
That's a fact.
Every
that
country.
happened in every country, including America.
Yep.
You paid reparations through your tax dollars back to
So-
white corporations
For lost property.
For loss, not of human beings, y'all. You wasn't even a human being. You was a property. You was gonna see some cash.
So that means the reparations that they're seeking is really just for the free labor, right?
Yes.
But no one has discussed what Cap just said, just made mention of. The money that was actually paid into the system.
There you go.
The reparation that you paid. So the money can't even be tallied.
Right.
Because there's so many
Exactly.
different avenues that
Exactly.
had to be paid into.
So that's a
Go
good
ahead,
point. So
Cap.
basically, we paid twice.
We paid twice.
with our labor,
Yes,
our
free labor.
race, and then we had to pay again for the to give the reparations for
Yes.
the loss of property to white corporations.
Right.
Cap, you
Right.
might as well
Wow.
have paid 3 times because you went to work to get them the money back that you paid.
Hey,
So you owe us
back to work.
triple. The number is
ain't
right.
no
You're
money.
right, bro.
It
You're
ain't
right.
no
You're
money.
absolutely right.
hey, this thing's. He
Damn.
said
Wow.
reparations will also help with the excess. Look at here, nigga.
Help with what?
Hey,
me
so
tell you
why don't
something
you
real
go
quick.
get your reparations and get off our chat?
There,
How about
yeah,
that?
that's it. Hey,
We
help.
have to
Hey,
block
hey,
your
crazy.
ass.
There it is.
Y'all
There it is.
heard.
Yeah, you gotta
Tell me
block
your
it.
Uncle told
Let's
on
keep
that
moving.
turner without telling me your Uncle told on that
Lord
turner.
have mercy.
Yeah, your uncle.
Hey, you don't have
tell,
enough.
tell me your uncle was Stephen without
Hey.
telling me your uncle was Stephen.
Hey,
Who that nigga on that nag?
hey, they don't have enough reparations for the
Bruh,
spiritual
they
energy
took-
of that chariot.
Cap,
What's wrong
they
with this
treated
brother,
you
man?
like you was a goat.
I'm
They
telling you.
paid.
Nah,
A
that,
horse,
no, worse
a
than a
pig.
goat.
Oh yeah, the goat. The goat.
Worse than a goat.
They would pay you for
The
a goat.
The goat,
Damn.
yeah, the goat got to roam free and eat the pasture
Yeah.
and frolic.
Right.
What Negro got to frolic?
Niggas don't get to frolic.
Niggas don't get to frolic. Are you crazy?
Frolic your ass through this cotton, nigga.
Frolic your ass to the cotton field, nigga.
Negroes can't even spell frolic.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. But you know what,
Please.
brothers and sisters, just for y'all online,
Funny.
like I said to our loyal listeners, those in the comments, y'all see the mindset.
Nah, they trying to push Kamala's agenda.
Yeah,
in
y'all
this
see the
chat,
mindset,
Right.
all right? Y'all see the mindset
hell with
of
that.
the agenda of freaking Elam.
Don't listen to women that look like black women.
Hey, let me
Yeah.
tell let me say this real quick. I pray that none of y'all able to get your $200 million back.
Come on with it.
I hope you never get
Every
it.
single one of you that donated to this woman who has no interest. And matter of fact,
And you
I'm
know
sorry.
it.
There's a video. I don't think I put it in there, where she said, "I'm not doing this just for black people." Something like that.
She said,
That's easy to get.
I'm not
Yeah,
putting
yeah.
anything in place specifically
Yes.
for black people.
Yes.
Because if anything black people get will help the whole nation. So
Right.
I wouldn't put
She said,
anything
do it for only
specifically.
black
Damn,
people? No.
That.
Yeah, I
That
get it,
brother,
I get
that
it,
brother
I get it.
remembered her whole speech.
That bitch pissed
He been
me
holding
off,
this shit in for 4 years. He said, "I couldn't wait. I've been waiting
I've
for
been
this
waiting for
moment
this moment
to
in my-
recite
Oh my
this
God.
preamble."
This stupid.
Y'all
She said, "I'm not
crazy,
helping
man.
y'all because if I help
telling-
y'all, anything that helps America
Okay.
ultimately helps y'all."
There it is.
telling
So we
y'all.
get the
That what she said.
last
I'm
of
telling
it.
you.
Hey,
so
she
so
said.
that's who y'all just gave 200 million
Y'all
to.
crazy.
Y'all crazy as hell.
Yeah.
So okay,
'Cause
so
she
we
put
might-
hot sauce on
we
some
might as
greens.
well. We might as well. She did a little two-step at the 4th of July thing at the White House.
Yeah, I saw
So
that
we
in a
might as
Bollywood
well-
movie, Cap.
We might as well go right into that then.
Yes.
Since
Yes,
we're
yes,
already
yes.
since we're already on the topic.
She dancing Bollywood and you think it
Hey,
look
Cap.
good.
Yo, she said Slumdog Millionaire.
Damn.
Hey,
Hey, Cap. The brother said, "Hey, Jose, you all right, man." The brother said your reparations would be taxed, just like winning
Yeah.
the lottery.
Right.
Yeah.
You putting it right back in they bank.
Somebody said
Psychos.
if we get reparations, they're just gonna raise all the rent.
There you go.
Raise the rent
Shit,
mortgage.
they're doing it now.
Y'all think inflation bad now?
Right.
Hey,
Them
play,
y'all nigga Harriet Tubman bucks.
hey, play that video. Play that video.
Shit ain't gonna be
Oh,
worth
hey,
nothing.
so what happened? What's going on here,
Nah,
Cap?
let's just play. Let's just play.
What's going on
It's
here?
gonna speak for itself, Cap.
Oh shucks. Come on.
Okay, so what we're gonna cook today is an Indian recipe.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you are
Yes,
Indian.
yes.
Okay, and I don't know that everybody knows
Wait
that.
a minute, I thought she was a
like,
black
she like,
woman.
wait, shut up.
Wait, I'm
That's what that
confused.
was, Cap. She was like, you're in it. She like, shut up. Yes. We
Don't
know.
say that out. Don't say that
Yeah,
part out loud.
yeah. Bitch, shut up.
How does beat
Hey,
go?
She like,
So-
don't say that part
so-
out loud.
So real quick. So, what? Just like when, our people have one of ours in a prominent position, we're proud and we show that we're proud about it, right? So this Indian woman, she's a chef. She's actually an actress
She's
too.
an actress,
she's in
yeah.
a few
She's an
movies.
actress. Mindy,
She's
that's
in
her
a few
name.
movies, right? And a few shows like on different channels. So she is proud that someone of her race
And she should be.
is in office, as she should be. As she should be.
Y'all just
Hey,
gave
find
Goop
some Indian music, man.
Hey, they
Find
gave
some
Goop
Indian
Scoop
music.
200 million, bro.
You Zion, find some Indian music, bro. We gotta
gave
find some
Goop
Kamala
Scoop.
Harris culture.
Y'all gave Goop Scoop 200 million.
So play that real quick.
Okay, so what we're gonna cook today is an Indian recipe.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you are
Yes.
Indian.
Yes.
Okay, and I don't know that everybody knows that, but I find that wherever
Stop
I
playing
go.
again. She
Yeah.
said, I
Hey,
didn't catch
Carmela,
that until
you good,
Carmela
bro.
said that. Yo.
She did do that.
She's like, hurry up and get past this moment. Hurry up. Don't say no more.
Yeah.
Play that again.
Okay, so what we're gonna cook today is an Indian recipe.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you are
Yes.
Indian.
Yes.
Okay, and I don't know that everybody
Shut
knows
the hell
that, but I find that wherever I go and I see Indian people at the supermarket, on the street, everyone's like, Kamala Harris is Indian, right? It's like our thing we're so
Oh,
excited
wait.
about.
Stop. Don't go past
She didn't
that.
like
There go that nervous laugh.
Go past that.
There go
She
that nervous
said
laugh.
everywhere she goes in all the Indian communities, they all say, Kamala's Indian, right? She just playing black.
Right.
Rachel Dolezal all of y'all
If you
ass.
didn't know,
She Rachel Dolezal in the hell out of you Negroes. You Negroes think what is that? What's that thing they used to wear back in the day when they did their perm?
hijab or something.
Nah. When sisters did their perm, they used to wrap their hair with the pins.
Rollers?
And shit. No, the pins.
The
and
doobie,
rollers.
the doobie.
Bobby
The
doobie.
The doobie.
The doobie. because she got a doobie.
That's 90s. Y'all don't know about that.
Yeah, y'all know about that.
She got a silk
You don't know about
press.
that,
You don't know
bro.
about that? Hey, pull up a doobie.
You don't know what a
real quick.
doobie is, bro?
Her hair only
Yo,
look.
you don't know what a
Nah, it's not a
doobie is,
do-rag.
bro?
Cap, see,
When sisters got their hair freshly permed, this might be a New
Yo,
York thing.
find
I
a
don't
doobie,
know.
bro.
Women
See.
put their hair in a doobie. Y'all got those damn caps now, but sisters wearing outside like parachutes.
The bonnet joint.
So before,
like like the little toad off a mushroom.
Right. So yo, this sister had a huge one the other day. That shit was just bobbing as she walked.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
doobie.
look, you about to take off like a hot air balloon.
Yo, can y'all find
She
that?
looked
Like
like
a
a
jellyfish?
damn hot air balloon, bro.
Flap it like a damn
look,
jellyfish.
Look for a woman wearing a doobie. I don't know how to spell it.
D-O-O-B-I.
Gonna pull up a joint.
Okay, yeah, so
Sort of like that, yeah.
they had a lot more pins than that.
Oh, yeah, okay,
But
yeah.
when sisters used to
Oh, a rap. That's what they used to call it.
Yeah.
A rap.
It's a rap. It's
Ain't
a
no
rap.
damn rap. It's a
That ain't
doobie.
no-
That's what the
It's a
girls down here used to call it. A rap.
Man, it's a doobie, son.
Okay.
Son, it's a
Put
doobie.
New York on it for you. So
It's a
the sun,
doobie,
the sun
son.
man.
You know what? I'm not arguing over no bald head heifer
It's a
hairstyle.
doobie,
Okay,
son.
You're right. It's a
Let's go
doobie,
back
Cap.
out.
It's a doobie.
Yeah, let's go back out.
We're so excited about
So Kamala
to
Harris
have you
do her doobie, and Negroes fell for it.
Cap. They think because she got hair like the
That's
wig
it.
they wear, she one of them.
it's called
no,
a perm.
it's her hair. Indians have straight hair.
Yes.
It's their hair
Yes.
you're buying. She only looks like you because you're buying her hair.
Hey, and that's why you act so damn crazy.
Yeah.
You got that hung
In your head.
Everybody in the comments going crazy
Yeah,
about it.
that's
Call
it.
a rap. Oh Lord.
Hey, man, it's a rap now.
It was
it's
a rap.
doobie back in my
It's a
time, man.
rap.
What's wrong
It's a
with
rap.
you?
It's a doobie.
It's a rap. No problem. We don't want no problems.
We call it a
I
rap.
ain't
Y'all take
never
that.
heard Cap just bow
I
out
can't
gracefully
stand
like
it
that.
now.
What's happening? Cap like, nah, I'm good.
I'm good. It's not
We
that
call it a
it's not
rap.
that important.
It's definitely a rap.
Hey, play the video.
A rap.
Yeah,
A rap.
it's a
A rap.
rap.
It's a rap on this.
It's a rap.
I find that
Because matter
wherever
of
I
fact, because in New York, saying it's a rap, it means it's something
It
over.
means it's something you're done.
You're
It's a
done.
rap.
It's a rap, son.
So
It's a rap.
So you,
That
so
was
you
code.
win either way?
That was
Okay,
code
either way.
word.
Yeah,
He like, I won either way.
yeah, it's a rap, no doubt. Go ahead, son.
Yeah. Okay. And I don't know that everybody knows that, but I find that wherever I go and I see Indian people at the supermarket, on the street, everyone's like, Kamala Harris is Indian, right? It's like our thing we're so excited about.
But what was so funny about that?
She's so corny, man.
She's Esau.
I hate it.
Just put it in there, man.
Hey, good.
The thing we're so excited about to have you running for president.
Yeah.
So we're both Indian,
Yes.
but actually we're both South Indian.
Yes. You look like the entire one half of my family.
Okay, thank you.
You do.
I've been telling people
You
for
do.
like
They all
4
look the
years.
same.
One half of the family.
This is perfect. It's
Hold on.
basically true.
Stop that. They all look the same. They all ugly.
Go ahead.
Hey, you ever seen how wide they damn feet them are? When they head
Come
do
on.
like this when they start
Thick-ass
talking.
wood.
Yeah, oh yeah. Go
Did it
ahead,
already,
Yeah.
so this is perfect. It's basically true. And so were you raised eating South Indian food?
Man.
Let's go to the next
Sounds
one.
South Indian to me.
Go straight through.
Bollywood on y'all. Can we get some goot scoop?
Oh,
Yeah. That's
shucks.
what Kamala was listening to at Howard University. Play that.
I stand
Never mind.
I stand before you as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States of South Asian descent.
What?
When my mother, Shamala, stepped off the plane in California at 19 years old, she didn't have much in the way of belongings. But she carried with her lessons from back home. Growing up, my mother would take my sister, Maya, and me back to what was then called Madras.
What?
You know what? The black woman gonna sit there and try to say y'all always try to tear down another black person, but she just
Not black.
Can we hear that
dark-skinned
again?
it.
Can we hear that again? Oh, this song is fire!
Some demons in that, bro. Cut that off.
That's like the blue dude
So-
at the Olympics.
So when Kamala was asked about who she listened to, she lied and said Tupac. She was listening. Play it again, bro. That's her culture right there. That's Kamala's culture.
That was she play on. That was she, like your grandma would play some soul music cleaning up. That was she
yeah.
playing.
In the house cleaning
That's
up.
Sunday morning. Yeah.
Sunday afternoon clean up.
Yep. Let's go to the next one. What is that? Oh, okay.
So she did not switch. You switched.
Go ahead, read.
Fact check. Kamala Harris did not switch from identifying as Indian American to black.
So she did not switch. Go ahead. Let's just read some of it. Oh, that's it? Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. And did we get the one what she gonna do for blacks?
I put it in there.
Okay.
I put it in there.
Let's play this real
at
quick.
the bottom.
The day after Republican Congressman Tim Burchett called Vice President Kamala Harris a DEI hire, some Republicans are pushing back. Congressman Byron Donalds, one of only 4.
What is a DEI? What is that? Did we find a definition? What is that?
I know it has something to do with the.
Nah, we know. We know. But we want the people to know. Okay. Whoa.
What is diversity, equity, and inclusion? DEI, sometimes referred to as DENI or IEND, stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion. As a discipline, DEI is any policy or set of initiatives designed to make people of various backgrounds feel welcome and ensure they have support to perform to the fullest of their abilities in the workplace.
Hallelujah.
Wait a minute.
So they
White
want
man is
Indians to feel. They want Indians to feel included.
So what did I say it was again earlier? It's
affirmative action.
So what they're saying is, this is affirmative action in the White House.
Yep. DEI.
That bitch gonna smell like curry when she come up out there.
Yo.
Damn. And not Jamaican curry.
Penang
either.
curry.
Right. That's straight Punjab curry.
Punjab
That
curry.
thick stuff. You can paint the whole house with that.
Who got that naan bread up in here?
That's that new. Hey, put up some of that
new deli
Indian
joint.
street food.
Goop scoop.
Oh yeah. Put up the Indian street food.
Let's pull up. Let's see what the chefs
Let's
at the
see.
White House whipping up.
Hey, let's see some of
see.
Kamala's culture. and
Let's
heritage.
see
Put your foot in it.
what Kamala bringing to the White House. It is what it is, man. Listen, go to New Delhi. Guess what? The prophets have been there.
Uh-oh.
So
Tough ass stomach. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Yeah, that's I gotta be the hardest.
This is Edomite. He drank a drink from one of those street vendors in Italy,
I can't do it.
in India. And he went to the ER like an hour later.
Issachar did it too. Issachar, I guess.
I saw the Issachar one
I
too.
guess that's the thing now to see who can withstand the Indian street food. These niggas putting they hazard
I'm
in their
good.
lives.
If the
No, thank
Edomite
you.
who has the whole makeup of a pig, if he can't withstand that, I'm fasting when I go.
He said, if I can't pull it off a tree myself, I'm good.
Nah, bro.
The tree probably defiled too.
You know, can they take that water?
Nope, I ain't washing nothing.
Okay, yeah, let's put that up on the screen.
Hey, Kamala, what's this dish?
Boy, that nigga washed his hand in the food, boy.
Yo, come on, man.
Bruh,
Hey,
this
Kamala,
nigga,
what's this dish, sister?
Come
There's
on.
already a damn mixer.
boy, that nigga put hearts of palm and
That's that real curry right there.
that boy
That's
put
that-
fingernail juice in that bitch.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
yo, Kamala, tap in. Call
He
in.
said I dropped
Kamala.
my ring in there. I dropped my ring in there.
Yo, Kamala, call in.
Ooh, that boy
He put it
elbow
down to
deep.
the elbow.
That motherfucker went elbow deep in that thing.
Ooh, watch he scrape it off. Watch he scrape it off.
They don't
Oh,
believe
he
in
washed
no
it.
spoons, no nothing.
I want to see
man.
somebody eat it.
Bro, he washed it.
Come
Show
on,
us somebody
man.
eating it, bro.
Hey, Kev, there's somebody try to do something to do
But look at that
last
foot.
night with the knuckle. People,
Oh,
Look at the
yo,
foot.
listen,
You
man,
put the knuckle in that
pause it,
joint.
man, pause it, bro. So one of the brothers that rolled with me to the Blitz, right? He had a cooler with drinks in it. So everybody had their own stuff in the car, but he kept offering. Anybody want? I got this, I got that, I got
No,
that.
thank you.
I'm like, nah, I'm good, bro. So then, as he's in the front, he has a mason jar, and you know, I know because I juice, so it's watermelon. So I'm like, oh man, I didn't know you had watermelon juice. Cause he had already twisted the top, and you know how on a mason jar the top still
seal.
stays in the seal, right.
Yeah.
So he was lifting it with his thumb, the seal part. And he's like, you can have this one, Cap.
He'd open it with his thumb like a
I was
fingernail.
like, oh hell no.
No, his finger in the hole, like in the cap.
Oh,
Wait a minute,
in
what?
The
He,
damn,
lift,
in
he,
the
took
lid.
he took his nail and lifted the lid. It was like, boop, and I think some of his thumb splashed in the top. Like he did this.
Said I'll pass.
He heard it block.
Oh man, he shook
That
it off.
That you said, "Oh, Cap, I didn't drink this one yet. You can have it."
The hell is this?
No, thank you.
I
don't even need them
knuckle,
electrolytes.
Your whole damn knuckle just went down in that damn drink, bruh.
Damn.
I do not want that, let alone being damn elbow deep. Oh, hell
Bruh,
no.
Cap, he had food on his elbow and washed it in the other pot.
Damn.
Shit.
Hell no.
That ain't gonna work.
Hey, play the video, man. Y'all, man, listen.
Yo, was that Kamala?
Yeah, that was her.
Yo, Kamala, what's this dish? Kamala, what's that, Kamala?
Hold on, wait.
Foot
Yo!
soup.
He
I
got
told you,
toe
y'all ain't seen
jam.
no wide
He got
ass
juice.
toast.
He got some
Y'all
toe jam.
wow.
Look, and then they washed.
Yo!
Nah, I think that's Issachar, though. That's Issachar. I saw that.
It's called
video.
tripping.
Yeah, it's called wildin'.
Song is fire though.
Oh, get up out of here with that.
What is the point of that?
The spit break down the starch.
Whoa.
Bro, look at that bowl.
Nah, bro.
Bro, they ain't
Kamala,
never. Bro,
Kamala,
look at,
you nasty, Kamala.
bro, it's splashing from one bowl into the other bowl. Look how he mix it. That boy got that flip scoop. Flip and scoop.
Yo, what about this looks appealing
Yo,
to
he
people?
threw it up in the air, and I know mad flies licked it as it came back
Look,
down.
what is all that?
How is this appealing to anybody?
Bro, he be putting that shit on notebook paper. That nigga musty. He done been wearing that same white beater all week.
He washed his hands. Yo, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm good, son.
Yo, Kamala, you nasty as hell, Kamala.
Nah, I'm good.
The hell is this?
Yo, why
Yo,
does
Kamala,
the eggs have to go through his fingers first?
Yo,
Gotta
Kamala,
strain it,
stick to, be proud of your heritage,
You gotta
Kamala.
strain it, Cap.
Nah, I'm good. You can turn that off. Man.
Yo,
Let's get back
Kamala,
to it.
man. Be proud of your heritage, man.
Nah, man.
Judah got fried chicken, watermelon, and all that, whatever you want to say. But look at your culture, man. Yo, you better be proud of your culture, Kamala.
Hey, go back and play the video.
Can't nobody flip a bowl of slop like a Kamala could flip a bowl of slop.
Nope.
I want to see her eat some of this street food.
Go ahead.
Transforming the Christian on your ass.
Tim Burchett called Vice President Kamala Harris
It
a
froze.
DEI hire. Some Republicans are pushing back. Congressman Byron Donalds, one of only 4 Black House Republicans, appealed to his Republican colleagues to keep the focus on Vice President Harris's policies. CNN's Manu Raju's on Capitol Hill. Manu, how are members reacting?
Why they got him
Yeah,
speaking
there's a
on it?
wide variety of reactions. There are Democrats who are very offended by those remarks, some of them flatly calling them racist remarks, others saying that this will, if Republicans focus on this, they believe it'll actually help Democratic chances both at the White House and down ticket. Yes, people like Byron Donalds and others in the top ranks of House GOP and Senate Republican leadership say this is precisely not what they should be focusing on at this time. But some others on the hard right are aligning themselves with Tim Burchett's remarks, as they said to me earlier today.
All right.
It's the most
Go play.
offensive thing that I have heard someone say. She is the Vice President of the United States.
Stop.
She is the
Stop. Did he just say that was the most offensive thing he's heard someone say?
Damn.
Is that what he just said?
That's what he said.
A black man in America said that the most offensive thing he's heard someone say is that she is an affirmative action candidate. DEI, diversity, whatever.
Equity and inclusion.
You saying that's the most offensive thing you've heard?
Right.
That's the most offensive.
You're kidding me, right? Play it again. I'm sorry.
It's the most offensive thing that I have heard someone say. She is the Vice President of the United States. She is the most qualified person to be our nominee. She will beat Donald Trump.
Does anyone even know it?
So wait a minute. So why was she only qualified after Joe Biden stepped out of the race? Somebody help us. She's so qualified. Wouldn't y'all have made her the front runner?
Right.
Told Joe, don't even go into the race.
We got this.
Kamala's gonna take it from here.
Goop Scoop gonna bring us in.
He should have never entered the race. If she's more qualified than he. Nah. Goop Scoop, you wild.
Hey, y'all ever heard her word salad?
No.
Y'all ever heard Kamala Harris word salads?
No.
Oh man.
No.
Somebody pull it, the file, and we drop one of them in later if Cap get around to it.
Daniel 4:17. Daniel 4:17.
Daniel.
So I know we're talking about Kamala, but we don't give a damn about Kamala or Trump.
Right.
We don't care about either one because God already has them set for something. So whether it's Trump to get the far right riled up and them Confederate boys and all of that, whether it's that, or whether it's Kamala to get another 200 million from Negroes, and they feel like they feel like how they felt after Obama's two-term stint. Damn, she ain't do nothing for us. Whichever one it comes to, the Lord is going to use them to wake up the children of Israel. That's it. Go ahead.
Daniel chapter 4 verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones to the intent that the living may know.
So that the intention is that the living may know
that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
So God is the one who's ruling the kingdom of men. The Lord is in control. So I know we go through the motions and the leading and the building up process of who's going to win, who's going to be in office. We got to go through those motions. But ultimately, the Lord already knows who's going to be in that position. And the Lord already knows who's going to press the button. Who's going to get it popping with Putin. Who's going to get it popping with the Arabs. Who's going to get it popping with Korea, whoever. Who's going to get Armageddon popping. That's all we want to see. We want to see the fall of it all.
Surely Vladimir don't give a damn about no woman being in power. Vlad gonna be like, get the bear and the bottle.
Right.
And the vodka.
And the vodka.
Read.
And giveth it to whomsoever he will. And
so the Lord gives the kingdom to whomsoever he will, whether it's Kamala, whether it's Trump, go ahead.
And setteth up over it the basest of men.
Whomever it will be. He said, that senator just said she's the most qualified. No, God said she's base. She's base. Trump is base.
Right.
All of them. All of them that's in that running. I remember back in the day they had, who was the dude they kept saying was a maverick?
McCain.
He was the basis.
With the little ass arms.
Clinton, he couldn't reach for the sky.
That nigga said he had the little dinosaur arms.
Like this. Bill Clinton, Obama, whomever it is, all of them.
Jeb Bush,
Everyone
Bernie,
that steps into those high seats are the basis of men. That's what God said.
He had the little Tyrannosaurus Rex arms.
That nigga said,
that he was the most mavericky maverick.
He's a maverick.
I had to go look it up. I heard it so much I didn't know what the hell it was.
Hey,
maverick.
Where's the video about what Kamala's going to do for black people? Where's that?
Yeah, let's play that first. Yeah, let's play it.
For all you idiotic,
you $200 million giving ass,
or Edom, Amalek, who donated under the guise of it being just black women, giving all that money, right? Let's see what it says. Let's see what this says.
Do you support reparations for black people?
Well, listen, again, we had over 200 years of slavery. We had Jim Crow for almost a century.
The hell?
We had legalized discrimination, segregation, and now we have segregation and discrimination that is not legal but still exists and is a barrier to progress. We have disparities around housing. We have disparities around education. We have disparities around income. And we have to recognize that everybody did not start out on an equal footing in this country. And in particular, black people have not.
You're not answering the question.
And so we have got to recognize that and do something about that and give folks a lift up. That's why, for example, I'm proposing the LIFT Act.
Word.
Give people who are making $100,000 or less as a family a tax credit.
Stop. Give people who are making less than $100,000 a tax credit. How the hell that equals some reparations? Now,
or anything close to it.
There's a whole lot of broke white folks in America. A whole lot making way less than $100,000 a year.
And I guarantee they're gonna get it first.
So this is her solution for you black people right here.
What the hell is this?
Let's keep going.
Which will benefit and uplift 60% of black families who are in poverty.
So by default, it affects black families, but there's not a particular policy for African Americans that you would explore?
But no, if you look at the reality of who will benefit from certain policies, when you take into account that they're not starting at the same place and they're not starting on equal footing.
Stop again. You admit they're not starting on equal footing.
Exactly.
So why should it not be for just that specific group that's been downtrodden? You just said they had 200 years of slavery and so forth.
Wouldn't that be the lift?
Wouldn't that be shouldn't they be lifted up? Why you gotta lift everybody up and they get the trickle down effect and get lifted up by default?
Yo, I don't know, how do Negroes keep falling for the same thing every 4 years?
Because they simple and they know not, neither do they understand.
Man, this is why it's important for brothers, for y'all not to have battle fatigue. Because they spent, right now, they haven't spent 200. They're going to spend 200 just to start out. And I'm sure she's gotten way more money behind the scenes once she announced her running, right? They're about to spend hundreds of millions of dollars to keep you Negroes voting for another 4 years. Donald Trump has already probably spent that already to keep you Negroes, because now a lot of Negroes jumping ship from Democrats, now they Republicans following Trump. I heard some sisters the other day say, I'm voting for Trump, that's my man, yada, yada, yada. But 4 years ago, y'all was on the bandwagon for Biden.
Right.
Ice cream.
That's it. So y'all keep jumping back and forth, hoping for some kind of change. But the problem is, out of their own mouth, they're telling you they ain't changing a damn thing.
Right.
So how you hoping for something that they tell you they're not going to do?
Hey, Kat,
Yo.
that was a good point about the battle fatigue, because America never gets battle fatigue.
They just swap out.
Every 4 years,
Never,
they
Cap.
just swap out. And
Damn.
They put a fresh legs in there. don't they?
America keeps going on and on and on and on like clockwork.
They like that team on the court that never come off.
They never come off. America never gets tired.
Damn.
Get tired.
Just likewise,
They
us
stay in a
this truth,
pickup game, man.
Us in this truth, we got to do the same thing.
Right,
We can't get that battle fatigue.
Can I get a script?
Facts.
Go ahead.
Lamentation 4. Y'all already know. 17.
It's a Lamentation 4. You already know. That Jew was a rapper back in the day.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
That's what Cap just said. Your vain help. 1 minute you Democrat,
Yeah.
1 minute you Republic, 1 minute you Democrat, 1 minute you Republic. Where you Kamala, now you Trump, then you Biden, now you what is it, Clinton.
Hey, you know what's funny that you say that? Some of them was Biden 4 years ago.
Yep.
They ain't like how Biden ain't do nothing. Now they was Trump. Now that Kamala said she running, they back over to Kamala. I'm
You
telling
niggas is between two
Y'all
opinions.
niggas is crazy.
The Lord said, how long will you be between two opinions?
Damn.
But he said, but you look at her, reparations, give me that. You know what I'm saying? Political justice. You constantly looking for people that done told you and showed you we not doing nothing different.
And she told you straight up.
Because Obama said the same thing. He said, I'm not just a black president.
Obama said it. Bernie Sanders said no reparations.
I don't get it.
All of them say the same thing. Not one candidate has ever said, I support reparations for black people. Give me one.
And when they do
Give me
say
one.
it, by the time they get to any level past that first round of vote for a candidate, whatever they call it, then all of a sudden it turns to everybody. Like, because what they had the Asian boy a couple of years ago, it was an Asian boy when they won. He was, I think black people should get reparation. They was like, shut your
stupid
your South Asian ass up, nigga. Get up out of here. But he said that so all of these things we continue to look for.
Right.
We steady hoping that, hey, you're gonna stop the injustice. They done showed you.
Yep.
If this police come up with a good enough excuse for why he shot your sister in the chest or in the head or choked your nephew out, he gone. And guess what? Y'all, we need more help. We need justice. It's not just us. It's just us.
Hey, Kat, even yesterday, right? I got to go back to the wife of the pastor. The sister said she's been voting, forever. I said, sis, how long have you been voting? She said at least the last 20-something, 30 years since she was in her 20s. She was in her 50s, right? So I say, give me one candidate that you voted for that they promised you, that you voted for, that they accomplished what you voted them into office for. You know, we was waiting a long time for, and she could not answer the question.
Wow. Guess it's like that church she was
It's
at.
every 4 years you get duped to stand online and vote for somebody, and you black people get absolutely nothing for it. And you know you're gonna get nothing for it, and you continue to do it.
You just want that little sticker.
Bruh, I voted. Look,
I voted.
Nigga put it on their pistol grip. Look at me, I voted. I'm a gangster and I vote.
Hey, run the video.
When you take into account that they're not starting at the same place and they're not starting on equal footing, it will directly benefit black children, black families, black
Wait, go back a
homeowners.
little bit. Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit. Get the whole thought.
She said, if I give everybody some money, black people gonna benefit.
For African Americans that you would explore.
But no, if you look at the reality of who will benefit from certain policies, when you take into account that they're not starting at the same place and they're not starting on equal footing, it will directly benefit black children, black families, black homeowners.
What will?
Because the disparities are so significant. So if we focus on the specific issues that have resulted in the greatest disparities, and we understand that that's part of why we're doing it. Listen, the reality also is this. Any policy that will benefit black people will benefit all of society. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that.
Oh, she said you better.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people.
Bro, her voice is
And she had the
annoying,
nerve to turn up on him.
Yep.
She hit him with the
So-
old black girl
listen.
head bop.
Let's play it.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna do something that's only gonna benefit black people.
Trying to
There was more to that. I don't know why they cut it right there. There was more to that.
Sit here and say I'm gonna do something that's only gonna benefit black people.
But,
Damn.
hey, guess what? She did something that majorly affected black people when she was in California handing out them doggone football, them jersey numbers she was handing out.
There's a part where she actually says no. She clearly said no.
she said,
but it's all right. It's all right.
Shoot, black people know when she just did her head like that. That was a clear no for us.
She learned that at Howard University, bro.
Let your mama ask for some McDonald's, and your mama said, "You got some damn McDonald's money?" That mean no.
Hey, play that. Read that.
Donald Trump issues World War III warning if he isn't president.
Uh-oh.
Let's go down. It's like we said earlier, whoever gonna press the button.
Donald Trump told attendees at a conservative conference on Friday that he can prevent World War III if he returns for a second term in the White House. The Republican presidential candidate made the remark at the Believer Summit, which was hosted in Palm Beach, Florida, by Turning Point Action, the campaign arm of conservative group Turning Point USA. During his address on Friday, which was broadcast in full by the conservative-leaning Right Side Broadcasting Network, Trump said, "I will prevent World War III. Nobody else is going to say that. We are closer today to World War III than we've been since the Second World War."
Oh, whoa.
Crank it.
Let's get a little round of applause for that. We're closer today
Crank that Armageddon.
to Armageddon than we were before, okay?
We will restore peace through strength. That's what we had. Tensions between rival great powers have surged in the past few years, with Russia launching a full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022, sparking a war that has caused to the Russian military alone around 550,000 casualties, according to a recent British military estimate. A swath of Western powers, including the United States, reacted to the invasion by imposing sanctions on Russia and providing weapons to Ukraine.
So Russia don't give a damn about your sanctions. Because now China spending more money with them than ever before.
Cap, I am full agreement with the United States government doing whatever it needs to do to protect its land and its allies. I agree wholeheartedly that they should not let any of their allies go without their support. And I think that anything they need to do to protect the United States of America and its citizens, they should do to the best of their ability.
Which means press the button.
Press the button.
Whatever they got to do to protect the United States, its liberty, and their citizens, they should do wholeheartedly. And I appreciate the leadership that helped instill those things in me that we can trust in the.
Your mic went out.
They took your mic off, bro.
Somebody muted his mic?
Damn.
Damn, they mute. Yo.
Somebody might have kicked
IT
something.
muted you, bro.
Might have kicked something again. Hey, let's go forward.
Separately.
What else we got? What else we got?
Carmella got muted. I've never
Hey,
seen Carmella get muted.
give me that Maccabees where they changed every.
Oh, the government.
Early Maccabees 8.
Yeah.
Let's go there real quick.
Spirit.
Wow.
Change the seats.
And then we'll go into this this article right here.
Second
15.
Maccabee. Which verse, Cap?
15 and 16.
Yes, sir. First Maccabees, chapter 15.
No, chapter 8, verse 15.
Chapter 8, verse 15. Yes, sir.
Come on, Rita. The hell?
I got it.
You can't front chapter
First
8.
Maccabees chapter 8, verse 15. Moreover, how they had made for themselves a senate house, wherein 320 men sat in council daily, consulting always for the people, to the end they might be well ordered.
So that America can be well ordered. This is its origin right here, right? Go ahead.
And that they committed their government to one man every year.
Which we read earlier in Daniel is the base of all men.
Right.
Go ahead.
Who ruled over all their country, and that all were obedient to that one.
So they put things in place. We knew that from a couple years ago when he did the mandate.
Yes, sir.
You were the damn devil if you ain't get that vaccine,
shot.
that
Yeah.
shot.
Mhm.
Okay, they made you the damn devil because they wanted everyone to follow their obedient, or be obedient to their one law.
Remember, you lost your job. You couldn't go
Yes.
to the movie theater. You couldn't
Yes.
go to Starbucks.
Yes.
You got your ass beat in New York
Yep.
if you was outside without a mask on in the park.
Yep. Go ahead.
And it says, and that there was neither envy nor emulation among them.
So they had this common agreement that they all had to agree in order to order the people in the manner of that country. Right. Okay. So what we're seeing is just an extension of the Greek Empire, extension of the Roman Empire, extension of all of these things that we're reading about in the scriptures. This is where your Senate house, and it's called the Senate for a reason. Right. This is where you get it from. It's the white man's way to rule his kingdom. Trust and believe. So play this part right quick. Play this video.
In a strange twist of events that I did not see coming, Black Lives Matter, the organization, is not going to be endorsing Kamala Harris. They even went as far as to break down a timeline of events in order to prove the point that they're trying to make. Talk about Sunday, Joe dropped out, and then Kamala Harris says she's going to work hard to earn the nomination. She makes a call to party delegate. On Sunday, she continues making calls, and she makes 2 public speeches, and then all of a sudden, AP announces she's secured enough delegates to be the Democratic nominee on Monday night. Kamala Harris releases a statement noting that she has worked hard to go out and earn those nominations. 24-hour process of talking to party bosses is not democratic, nor is it a process Democrats should be proud of. We do not give in to dictatorship. Delegates are not oligarchs. Installing Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee and an unknown vice president without any public voting process would make the modern Democratic Party a party of hypocrites. They are calling on the DNC to create a process that allows for public participation.
So I got a quick question.
Your mic, hey, let's fix Carmela's
Hey, what's up with Carmela's mics? Are y'all gonna move, or y'all gonna do anything, or what?
So real quick, what I know is, a few years ago, all black people were endorsing Black Lives Matter.
There were little rainbow Black Lives Matter flags all on the streets, painted on the streets.
People had it in on their driveway,
the flags
on
in
the
the windows,
on their cars.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of Black Lives Matter stuff.
Right.
So now the so-called modern day black movement, Black Lives Matter, is not endorsing Kamala Harris. So why did all these black folks donate to Kamala Harris?
There we go.
Isn't that a contradiction? Because y'all follow Black Lives Matter. Y'all still say, I still see Black Lives Matter t-shirts and stuff. So you're telling me that your group of leaders and the directive that you all pushed and followed is not endorsing this presidential candidate. So y'all said to hell with Black Lives Matter, which y'all endorsed, showing how they jump around. They floppy fish. Y'all jump from whatever.
Floppy fish.
Oh,
y'all jump from whatever. What is it?
Party.
Pleasures your flesh.
Oh.
Whatever scratches your itching ears, you jump on board.
Right.
A few years ago, it was Black Lives Matter. Now it's Kamala, but Black Lives Matter is not endorsing Kamala. So which one is it gonna be? Because you had everybody saying Black Lives Matter. Y'all was riding the horses downtown Atlanta with Black Lives Matter flags on it.
Blocking the highway.
Y'all was blocking whole intersections and highways. Now that group that y'all was a part of, that y'all followed, said they're not endorsing Carmelo Anthony.
Chlamydia Harris.
Chlamydia Harris.
Look, y'all think I was joking? Look.
Black Lives Matter. Look at the horse.
Black Lives Matter. Did you say the whore or the horse?
Look at the horse and the whore.
Look.
The whore on the horse.
So the point is,
who's that whore on that?
This is just one person. We saw it was like 20 of them one time. We was downtown teaching. All had Black Lives Matter on the horses, but they're not endorsing Kamala. So what you going to do? So go to the next clip that she had, because it was 2 parts. Play that. Is that the same thing?
Participation
Oh, that's a continuation. Go ahead.
in the nomination process, not just a nomination by party delegates. In their full statement, they state historically, Black people have been loyal Democratic voters, but time and time again, the party has taken our votes for granted and prioritized political
Can you stop
theatrics
it real
over.
quick? Notice, any Democratic candidate, they never address that point that you just said. Never.
Go back
You
a
will
second.
Never hear a Democratic candidate address what she just said about black people have been loyal to the Democratic Party. No matter who's the nominee, they always vote Democratic while getting absolutely nothing for it.
We got something.
You know what?
The Lord says we're sottish.
So you know what else that proves? They don't even know the process.
Right.
They don't know what's supposed to happen. Because I was asking Cap the day, I was like, what they even did isn't even legal according to their own rules.
They just put her in.
Yeah, they supposed to vote. She's supposed to be elected the party candidate. They just put her in and said, "You're the." And she said, "So I worked for these." No, you were supposed to be nominated through the DNC as the candidate before you run for president. They have to go. All those other 5-6 people supposed to drop out, and they supposed to say, Kamala Harris is the nominee for
the party's nominee.
They went past. Negroes don't even know what they don't even know the process of what they supposed to be looking at.
To the point of it, though, the white man do what the hell he want to do.
Oh,
that's what I know.
And guess what? And like I said, I agree with my leadership because we follow the Bible. The Lord say He put these principalities in place, and if we go against the principalities, we go against Him. I don't go against the Lord God.
Let Him do what He do.
So I agree wholeheartedly with the Lord and with the
Lord,
do what He do.
Whoever you put your spirit in their finger to press the button. Lord.
There you go. That's all we want.
May your will be done swiftly
your will be done.
and speedily. That's what. See, we're not against. You know what I'm saying? We follow the scriptures.
Right.
The Lord say, if we resist the power, we resist Him. So guess what? You should know the process to help pick your people that the Lord wants. You know what I'm saying? If the Lord want them there, you should know the process, black people.
Hey, run the video.
There you go.
Participation in the nomination process, not just a nomination by party delegates. In their full statement, they state historically, Black people have been loyal Democratic voters, but time and time again, the party has taken our votes for granted and prioritized political theatrics over our real needs. They want to recognize the historic sequence of events, but they also want to make sure that they are calling out the undemocratic process and engaging in vigorous discussion on the issues in our community cares about. We do not live in a dictatorship. Delegates are not oligarchs. Any attempt to evade or override the will of the voters in our primary system, no matter how historic the candidate, must be condemned, and we demand, again, a snap primary. I feel like that's going to burn some balls. My takeaway from all this is very encouraging. Their stance is not necessarily about Kamala herself, but the process that the Democratic Party is taking in order to replace Joe Biden. And that's huge, because they're right. What the Democratic Party is doing right now is not okay. They took away your freedom to vote, your freedom to choose. It wasn't okay.
That's slick or cool.
Hey,
that's slick or cool.
That it is a cool. It is a cool. Hey, go to where is it? It's and none say restore.
Isaiah 42.
Isaiah 42. Thank you.
Cap, for them to put in a candidate of their choosing against the process is actually a coup.
Right.
Hey.
Verse 22.
Isaiah chapter 42, verse 22.
Read into the mic, bro. When you don't, it's echo.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
There it is.
They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses.
Come on.
They are for a prey.
It says they're what?
They are for a prey.
It says they are or they all. What does it say?
They are.
They are for a prey. Go ahead.
And none delivereth.
And no one delivers us out of this. So all of the people you're voting for is not going to deliver you out of that prey-like state. It's only going to be one, Jesus the Christ. That's it, right? Go ahead.
For a spoil. And none saith restore.
And nobody is saying restore what they've taken from us, what they robbed and spoiled from us. No one is talking about restoration. So she was given an opportunity to say what she going to do for black people, right?
She told you what she going to do.
She said, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't restoring nothing.
Not a damn thing.
I ain't restoring nothing. Obama said the same thing. Those are the two that you think are closest representatives of our people, right? Both of them said out of their own mouths, they're not restoring nothing.
When we get, you get by default.
That's it. You get the crumbs.
Doesn't make any sense.
You get the crumbs. That's all you're gonna get. I'm telling you. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Oh Lord, take it off screen, bro. Somebody going to say praise Obama. Somebody on the thing.
Oh God.
All right. So what we got next?
Yeah,
hey,
please,
go to the most crying ass Negro on the face of the earth.
Yes.
Get this.
Because this
soft ass.
This is what America likes right here.
This is the black man that America likes.
They love him. Go ahead.
This how they want.
It's kind of like when your grandpa, you got to take the keys, and everybody, you got to take his keys. You got to take his keys. You got to.
I'm sorry. He's just so corny, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
And they always have him on TV.
These are the black people that are allowed on TV and allowed to be the image of the black man.
Bro.
Is these niggas like Van Jones, Obama, Kamala Harris? It's exhausting.
Tell me your granddaddy stuff.
That's the word.
Say that word again. It's what?
Exhausting.
Okay,
I'm
so-
tired of seeing these niggas represent me on TV.
So Cap, to that point, let's prepare the viewers. All right, brothers and sisters, just get your lemonade and just goddamn.
God, tell me your
Try
Uncle
not to fall
Stephen without
asleep.
telling me
Get
your
your
granddaddy
tomatoes,
Stephen.
get your Rotten Tomatoes. You about to throw at your TV screen.
Here we go.
Oh, Lord.
It's kind of like when your grandpa, you got to take the keys, and everybody, you got to take his keys. You got to take his keys. You got to. And he's fighting, and everybody's so frustrated. And then you finally get the keys back.
Whose mans is this?
And then you just cry.
Get your
Because
man.
this is somebody that you love.
Go back.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, y'all.
Van Jones, we're not your little
He's
niggas.
fighting back tears right now.
We're not your little niggas, man.
Yeah, Van.
Yeah, we are not them little
We
niggas.
ain't your little niggas, Van. You can't speak for me, Van.
We're not your little niggas.
Yo, listen.
We don't even respect crying niggas. We not your little niggas.
Yeah, we don't. Hey, play it again, man.
It's kind of like when your grandpa, you got to take the keys, and everybody, you got to take his keys. You
So
got to
as
take
you
his
see, he's talking about the exit of Joe Biden, right? From the running candidacy. Go ahead.
keys. You got to, and he's fighting, and everybody's so frustrated. And then you finally get the keys back, and then you just cry. Because this is somebody that you love. This is somebody that you care about. This is somebody who was there for you. This is somebody, you wouldn't be here without him. And you have to take something from him.
Why are you crying?
If you're a young person watching this, this is leadership. This is patriotism. This is what it means to put the country first, and put the party first, and put the cause first. When your arm gets tired, you let somebody else finish pitching the game. That's what Joe Biden has done, and he's done that for all of us. And so I just want to say, I don't know who's going to be the VP, the
Hold on, man. You stupid black
these
damn.
Hey,
Make
I'm
me
gonna tell you
goddamn
what's
sick,
Let
man.
me tell you what's so deceitful. Let me tell you what's so deceitful. The entire planet Earth could see Joe Biden ain't right in his job.
Bruh.
The entire planet sees Joe Biden ain't right. Okay, with that being said, how come Van Jones never spoke about that? Or even Kamala Harris? She went along with the damn program.
He's perfectly fine.
He's perfectly fine.
What are you talking about?
Did Van Jones ever speak about how Joe Biden was fully complacent with the bombing of children over in Gaza?
Man.
No. Nope.
Come on, man.
Nope.
Listen, and listen, these are your spokespersons, your leaders that were not set up by you.
Right,
They were not set up by you. Isaiah chapter 9, real quick. Let's read it real fast.
Holy crap, man.
Cat blow. Cat say,
I can't take it no more.
Cat say, gosh damn.
Gosh darn it.
Can't take it no more. I'm
He
trying to
said,
be nice
gosh
on the
damn
mic.
bullshit.
It's bullshit. And then Captain Schmart want to rewind the shit back.
job.
No, where is it?
He don't say the bull jive. The only curse word he won't say is gosh, whatever, but he.
Golly gosh darn it.
Golly gosh
16.
darn it.
Mother.
Read.
Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed.
It says, and those that follow in Van's footsteps or thinking the way to gain some kind of equality is through hugging or through
Crying
your way out.
or emotion. That's it.
We watched our sister bend down on her knees in begging not to be shot.
I don't see CNN put him on the TV for that.
Right.
That just happened.
Why
hear
isn't he on
nothing.
TV crying for
He
that?
ain't gonna cry for
That
that.
now
nothing.
that is something worth crying for
That's
over
something.
Joe Biden
Look
not
at
being
this guy.
president.
Yes.
Bruh.
Joe Biden made more money in his presidency than he did before he came into presidency. Oh, he's gonna be all right. They'll give him some dementia medicine and give him ice cream and have him sit on a covered porch.
Right.
with
Man,
drawers.
Hunter got plenty of cocaine for him.
I didn't see Van Jones go to Springfield, Illinois.
when Joe Biden's daughter, when her journal was found, her diary was found, and it said that Joe Biden had inappropriate baths with her.
What did Van Jones say about
Did Van
that?
Jones say anything about
He said, I watched my daughter back too. Because I can't imagine not being a father.
These are the Negroes. These are the Negroes that they put in front of the screen,
Yes.
and they'll have you Negroes beguiled.
They
and
got-
you'll follow him.
They get plenty airtime, Cap. Whenever they want it.
Cat,
Whenever they want it.
What about when Hunter was doing all these backdoor trades with cocaine and hookers? Did he
Hey,
cry?
When about when
Right.
they opened up Hunter's laptop and it was nothing but hookers and holes in
Did
there?
you cry? Did you cry, Van Jones?
You know, and it's a time in every man's life when he got to smoke an 8-ball of crack.
Hey,
He didn't cry.
And
He
hit
didn't
some
cry for that.
Ukrainian hookers, cuz.
hey, it's prayer time.
You know,
No
my
what's
granddaddy,
prayer time? So all that money they give it to Ukraine ain't for the weapons?
my granddaddy hit Ukrainian hookers when he
It's the
was in.
Ukrainian hookers.
Look at his face, man.
They sent billions of dollars for Ukrainian hookers.
You know, we all have.
You smoke crack,
Hey,
don't you?
you know what? I'm sorry, man. I have to take a page out of Bishop's book. When we went to Israel and he prayed for the destruction, it's prayer time, real quick. Heavenly Father, dear Lord, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, please, Lord, put the right person in the office and quickly push the button. I'm tired of these crying ass niggas.
I'm tired of crying.
Lord,
Yeah,
please.
man.
Father, please, in your mighty name.
I'm tired of
Almost.
No black man wants to see Van Jones on TV talking about
Crying
anything.
ass Negroes,
Every minute,
man.
tears coming down his eyes.
Every
Did we finish
damn
it?
minute.
Did we finish it,
Hey,
though?
matter of fact, let's go to Lamentations.
Bring it out.
Because
Crying all the
because
damn time.
Jeremiah,
Yep.
I mean, Jeremiah cried, he wept, but look what he wept for.
Bring it out. Yep.
Hold on a second.
So these
It
niggas live in a
wasn't-
whole different world, man.
Yo, y'all Negroes, man.
Yep.
I know. The crack hookers at.
Jeez.
It's in. Hold on one second. It's in chapter 3. I know it's in 3.
49 or what?
Two-
Seat
208.
in the mission or what do you want?
218?
Where is it? 218. Where is it?
The heart.
Their heart cried unto the Lord.
No. He talks about waters run down his eyes.
Yeah,
oh,
the
verse
sun
48.
shall- yeah.
3 and 40. I think you said that, Cap. I'm sorry. 3 and 48.
Lamentations chapter 3 and verse 48. Mine eye runneth down with rivers of water for the destruction of the daughter of my people.
It says, why was Jeremiah crying?
For the destruction of the daughters of my people.
Go ahead.
Mine eye trickleth down and ceaseth not without any intermission.
So there's no stopping. He cried continually. I think we went over this last week about him being called the weeping prophet. Go ahead.
Till the Lord look down and behold from heaven. Mine eye affecteth mine heart because of all the daughters of my city.
Because all of the daughters of the city were being destroyed, right? But read the next part.
Mine enemies chased me sore.
So why was Jeremiah weeping, crying, mourning, sorrowful? The enemy was on our ass, killing us, man.
Right.
The enemy was killing us, slaying us.
It wasn't because the oppressor got too old?
No. No. That's not how our forefathers out of the Bible ever dealt. Never. So if he was crying for Sonya Massey, guess what? He would be in the right spirit.
Right. Absolutely.
If he was crying for Philando Castile, Sandra Bland, the sister that went into her house again.
Rasheem Carter, Sonya Massey.
No,
Corinne Gaines.
The one that
Breonna Taylor?
Breonna Taylor.
Right.
Taylor.
What happened to the other one that they shot in the window when she was with her nephew?
I forgot her name.
That's Corinne Gaines, ain't it? Ain't that Corinne Gaines?
Where the cop shot her through the window.
That one's be.
I mean, there's
so many, man.
Like which one? Earlier, Cap was going over it. Same thing. I say the same thing. It was just so many, man.
So many, bro.
It's so many. So that's why Jeremiah was weeping and crying. It ain't because the oppressor that ruled over you, that wrote the crime bill, that locked up all your uncles, your daddies, your grandfathers, got y'all locked up looking at football damn numbers. Why the hell is a Negro crying over him?
Right.
Y'all Negroes is crazy. We played it on the show when he stood. Remember, he was in the Senate House at the time. He was younger.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he talked about how we're vagrants, and he said we needed to be locked up with super predators. Right there.
He said your children gonna go to school with monkeys.
Play that. Is it a video? Look.
Hey, find a video. man.
When Joe Biden stood before the Senate House and called us all of these evil things, you telling me dumb-ass Van Jones is crying over that?
Right.
You know y'all niggas really is monkeys.
Now remember
please.
remember, Van Jones is probably around our age or maybe a little older, right? But remember, when Biden got elected, you had niggas singing "We Are Free," with nigga lip quivering all over the damn place.
Hey, y'all,
unbelievable,
y'all,
man. Unreal. Hey, this is why you listen. Real talk. You have to pray for the destruction of this place.
Tell me your granddaddy.
No doubt about it. You gotta pray for the destruction of this place, man.
Hey,
This
but
place is witchcraft.
Jump down to verse 64. Because as Jeremiah is crying for the destruction of the Israelites, his people, then he has a expectation of the Lord. Read that.
Come on.
Verse 64. Render unto them a recompense.
Do what?
A recompense.
So as he's crying about the destruction of his people, he wants action from the Lord.
So he prayed.
He's praying for
just like I said.
Drop another bomb
You
on
gotta
that.
pray for destruction of your
Finish.
enemies, man.
All the way to 66.
Yeah, read on.
O Lord, according to the work of their hands, give them sorrow of heart, thy curse unto them. Persecute and destroy them in anger.
And what?
And persecute and destroy them in anger.
So we're supposed to be angry. Our God is angry at
That's
the
right.
destruction of his people. So I don't understand
Right.
what the politics is speaking about, what the
Keeping
Christian
America
church
going.
is speaking about.
Keeping America going.
That's what it is. But the prophets say that they want the heathen destroyed.
That's right.
That's what I want.
In anger.
That's right.
In
You know,
anger. Fire.
from under the heavens of the Lord.
So that's what we're supposed to be praying.
off
That's
the
right.
whole entire planet Earth. Get off this damn planet.
Destroy their ass.
So I know we got commercial. We're gonna go to commercial with the video I posted from yesterday.
Cap, they say Atiana Jefferson.
Atiana Jefferson.
Oh, Atiana Jefferson.
Oh
Okay.
yes.
All right,
commercial.
Let's play that video. We're gonna go straight into commercial. Because listen, our prayers are being answered as the Lord is raising up a great and exceeding army. A great and exceeding army right before everybody's eyes. So their destruction is coming because what? Those prophets are prophesying the destruction of the Lord. Play the video. and we'll go straight into commercial.
It feels good to have people standing with us that I know mean business. And, I ain't worried about it. I don't feel like y'all gonna fall off. I'm glad to know that we got some brothers that demand justice with me.
We're your family. So we're here. And like I said before, it just begins now.
That's touch one! You touch a soul!
We're going to use our platform to make sure that what happened to our brother gets published around the planet. Okay? If the news don't do their job, whether they do it or not, we're going to do our job. That's right. So your brothers are here.
All praise. Play the next one real quick. All praises to the Most High.
Fire.
So don't go nowhere, y'all. Patient Saints Radio will be back in a couple minutes. Share the feed. We'll be right back, y'all.
If you were to die today, would your family prefer $100 donated to GoFundMe, a condolence card, flowers, a check that would take care of all their financial needs, or you're good because your job insurance is going to take care of everything? Now that I got your attention, my name is Angela, and I've been a licensed agent for 20 plus years. I also help with emergency funds, Roth traditional IRAs, 401k rollovers, mortgages, and more. Call me at 229-443-3203 and look below to see if I'm licensed in your state.
You can tell by my gait that I'm all in. You can tell by my faith that I'm all in. Front line with the truth, I'ma fall in. Even if it's a dead end, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in. Going all in. Going in, going all in. Going all in. Going in, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in.
Where's Hot?
Lost sheep!
proceed.
Get it!
The end goal is for us to be united as a nation. Come together, not as a community, but as a nation. We are more than a community. We are a nation. We are a kingdom of people, a nation in exile. We are a nation within a nation. We must come together. And that's the prophecy. Matthew 15:24, Acts 5:29-30, Revelation chapter 7, Revelation chapter 14. We must gather ourselves together. Zephaniah 2:1, Ephesians 4:3. It's about the unity of the nation of Israel. The kingdom of heaven suffers violence. Who was suffering violence during the time of John the Baptist? The Israelites. The Israelites. So who is the kingdom of heaven making reference to? The Israelites. We're the kingdom of heaven.
With the growth that we had in these past 20 years, you would think it was year 100.
It's our first time at a national Passover coming from Japan.
And it's a beautiful thing. You see our people gathering together in unity.
And I think the 20th anniversary also has to be amped up.
Starting next year, I want captains sent out to celebrate Passover in the various countries where we have established schools.
It's exciting. It's exciting to be here. We in Dallas.
We're here at the Passover 2023.
To me, he is the general in God's army in this time.
Did you see Bishop Nathaniel come in his entrance, man?
This man has been a father to me. He's been a brother to me.
This man is charged in the battle to rebuild his nation. He is the tip of the spear on the earth right now.
He never took his hands off the reins. This man looked death in the eyes and never lost hope in the one true God of the nation of Israel.
All praises, we're back. We're back.
Armies of the living God. The armies of the living God.
Saints Radio. Hey, let's go to Huey Newton real quick. Cause I like off of that vein and what we're going over, seeing those last videos, you see in the armies of the living God. Look at what our brother said back in the 80s.
You scared people, Huey. The Black Panthers scared people.
Anytime the black man attempts to change the slave image, he will scare white people. So the Black Panther Party, I thank you. When you said that we scared people, that means that we were creating a positive.
So I want you to think about that. Sally Jesse Raphael, some of you may not know her. She was an 80s
talk show
host. Yep. And she said Huey P. Newton and the Black Panther Party movement scares white people.
She said people, but that's what she meant.
Right.
White people.
Right, that's what she meant. Scares people, but it's white people. And he said, when you remove yourself from that slave mindset mentality or way of action, it scares white people.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Can we play it again?
They want that Van Jones.
Van Jones don't scare white people.
Right.
I hate to say it. Martin Luther King turned too.
You scared people, Huey. The Black Panthers scared people.
Anytime the black man attempts to change the slave image, he will scare white people. So the Black Panther Party, I thank you. When you said that we scared people, that means that we were creating a positive,
a positive image.
That's
And
100%.
Because wasn't
and
they-
that was back in the early 80s or the mid 80s right there, right?
Yep.
But when they like feeding the hungry, wasn't they providing education
What's
to the
scary?
black family?
What is scary about that?
Because they scared of
The,
black
the
unity.
Black Panthers
That's
were
what it
scaring
is.
people.
Negro unity.
The black Muslims were scaring people back in Malcolm X time.
Right.
All labeled a hate group. It's the same story today. Same story today. Nothing changed.
Everyone is scared. So same thing with us. We're number 3 on the terror group.
Right.
How? What are we doing? What did we
What-
do?
Right. Yeah.
Bible.
What did we do besides read the Bible out loud on a microphone
That's
on a
scary.
street corner?
And that's
very scary.
So
huh?
put up Frank, what's his name? The FBI dude.
And if you think about it, Cap, don't white Christians go into a building
Yes.
on
Edgar
every
Hoover.
Sunday and hear scriptures?
Yes.
So we do it outside in public loudly. So one is scary and one is hate, and one on Sunday morning, that's the one that's love.
That white
Wow.
that white church scary. That
That omen music.
That joint sound like the newest.
That's scary to me.
The newest segment from Saw. The little nigga with the mask
Saw.
riding around on a tricycle.
You want to play a game?
Want to play a game?
Hear all the terms.
You want to play a game?
That's, when I hear that Catholic music, that's what I hear.
Who told them that sounds good?
The devil.
The devil. Like Bishop when he was in Rome. When he was in Rome, they said, "Hey Bishop, where are we? Satan's house."
Satan's house. Satan's house. Yeah.
Satan's house.
Satan's house.
It's a fact.
Did we show
That is
this?
a fact. Put it up on the screen.
That's what they're scared of right there.
Yeah, there it is.
Negro
There it is.
unity.
That's right.
FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover was asked what, in his opinion, was the single greatest threat to the USA. He responded, Negro unity.
Dang.
That's it.
That's right.
So they ain't scared of Putin.
Out of all
It
the
ain't
hurdles, out of all the hurdles, out of all the shortcomings, out of all those things that go on, he said the number one problem in America is Negro unity.
And he's right, though.
So it isn't Putin with the nuclear weapons. It isn't China with nuclear weapons.
Kim Jong-un? Nah.
It's the black man,
What's that?
and it's scared of Negro unity. It's scared of they're scared of Israelite
There you go.
unity.
Unification. Right. Hey,
Wow.
Hey, Rita, read this real quick. Isaiah 59. Give me verse 14.
Isaiah chapter 59, verse 14. And judgment is turned away backward, and justice standeth afar off.
So we seeing that. We just went over this earlier, Cap, about the multitude of murders being done amongst our brothers and sisters. There's no justice for us. Y'all can march till the damn cows come home.
Right.
No justice, no peace.
And y'all marching is not our marching.
Right. There will
Don't
be
get it twisted.
Right. Don't confuse the two. All right. So what was I going to say? Damn.
I'm sorry, Cat.
No, you good. Good. Read it again.
And judgment is turned away backward, and justice standeth afar off. For truth is fallen into the street.
Says truth is fallen into the street. Read.
And equity cannot enter.
Now, go ahead.
Yea, truth faileth.
Truth faileth.
And he that departeth from evil.
And you see these brothers in purple and gold, we're the ones that have departed from evil.
Right.
You're seeing these young men rise up, their lives being changed. They're taking heed and seeking the face of the Lord.
Teaching in the same
And
place
teaching
that they did evil in.
There you go.
Right.
Read on.
Maketh himself a prey.
What has now? What happened to us now?
Maketh himself a prey.
Huey P. Newton did not have this truth, but yet and still he still became a prey.
Yes.
He still has it in
So
his
how
life.
much more?
To show, like the Lord dealing with a lot of our leaders prior to us, right? Your Malcolms, your
Huey P. Newtons,
your
Medgar
Stokely
Evers, Martin
Carmichael,
Luther King,
everybody,
Marcus Garvey.
Marcus Garvey, right? You have all these. The Lord is dealing with them on certain levels because all of them collectively understood how important unity is.
And you know what's crazy about what you said, Kat?
That's
all of them were great organizers.
Yes.
They were able to organize and influence people. That's real. And that's what America hates.
And Kat, like we read earlier, they all lamented and cared for the daughters of their people being, you know. And when we say daughter, you know, we mean the whole people, but they care enough for their people to do something when the other people put their head down and act like they didn't see it happening.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So they were scared of all of these leaders, like you say, the Martin Luther Kings, the Malcolm X, the Marcus Garvey, because they know that was the foundation that was going to lead to this movement here.
Yes.
So if it wasn't for them being able to lay out the laws of the freedom of speech, they was trying to stop that because they knew, okay, this is the beginning of it. Like I said in Ezekiel, where the dry bones began to have flesh and sinew
upon them,
tissue and things of that nature. They was afraid of this because this is the very last movement.
They're trying to prevent the coming of the Messiah.
They said the rise of a black Messiah.
Yes.
Hey, into that, because I know we got a lot of cap, but that portion right there said, "Maketh themselves a prey." If y'all think about it, Bishop went over and showed us yesterday the multitude of militias. In each state.
Oh yeah.
How do we surpass all these militant ass militias to become
and we the
number
hate group.
3? And
We the
we're
hate
the
group.
freaky hate group.
What we got? The Wild Boys out there.
Didn't one of them take over a federal building?
Like in Michigan?
Yes.
Up in Oregon somewhere. Washington.
They did it in Michigan too. They like kidnapped they kidnapped like a Congress lady or something.
How were they?
They're not even on the list.
They're not even on the list.
They didn't even go to jail.
They didn't even go to jail.
They're not on the list.
Wait a minute. They didn't go to jail.
But they took
over a building with automatic rifles
for like
weapons.
20 days, something crazy like that, like a number of days.
Nobody went to jail.
Nobody went to jail.
I remember something about a Michigan senator or something getting kidnapped. I
think they attempted to. Say it again.
Hey.
Who went to jail? Nobody.
Hey,
what happened?
Pull up that militia group that took over federal property.
It was either in Portland or Michigan.
One of the two.
It was one of the two.
It might have been both.
I think it was both.
Shit, it might have been both.
They on the move.
They be wilding, bro. The Wild Boys be the wild.
They on the move.
So they got actual weapons to kill people.
Yes.
We have Bibles.
Yes.
The weapons of our warfare.
We're number 3 in the entire United States.
So it goes right back to what J. Edgar Hoover said. He said, the children of Israel unifying, they have the ability to be the greatest terror
to America
that America has ever seen.
Can you tell me your name?
Dang. Cat, you know what would back that up? They bombed a block of people that just said, we're going to live here and not eat y'all food.
That's it.
And they bombed it.
And they bombed the whole
move
block.
people in Philadelphia, that's 85.
That was in 85. That's not that long ago.
That's less than 40 years.
That's modern times.
Hey, go to Psalms 50 real quick. Because we're not going to stand on the white man's words or opinions. Put that up on the screen.
Damn.
That was in Oregon, right? They were occupying federal land.
They got
Where is the FBI? Where is the CIA?
Right. Ain't they supposed to be infiltrating these organizations?
You're on
y'all
federal
got
property.
work to do.
Hey, they wasn't out there singing in no line neither. Them boys had
they was armed
teams set up. They had defense lines. They had
look.
Damn.
Look at this. They took over federal property, and it was nothing the feds could do about it. That's crazy.
The CIA wasn't that scary that day. Right. Or the FBI, where the hell was y'all at?
Where was y'all at? Y'all was at break on lunch?
You don't find that pull up that attempted kidnapping.
Everybody was on vacation.
Oh, yeah, we don't.
Why we never hear about that?
But they're not on the list. They're not on the list. Hey, read that Psalms 50 and 21.
Psalms chapter 50, verse 21.
Come on.
These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself.
Come on.
But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
God says he's going to reprove and correct Esau, the wicked, as it talks about in verse 16. He's going to correct them. But in that process of him correcting them, he's going to be setting his prophets, his people, his nation in order right before their eyes.
And that's how you know our people don't read or don't know what's in this book. Because there's no way you could read this book and say that this is...
Look, that's when they thought they could get away from us by going on the beach.
We under the pier too.
They say thy eyes shall see thy teachers.
They shall not be moved into a corner. We ain't going under the pier with like y'all gotta go. They had to go hide under the dock.
Man, we blitzed the beach. But hey, ain't no way you're gonna be able to go unless you can fly. But guess what? Like Deacon Isaac the other day was sitting on a plane next to the brother who was rejecting him. He was on a plane teaching too. You can't even fly to get away from us.
Can you imagine
thy teachers?
Let me tell you something. Like you try to get away from me and you end up in a assigned seat next to me.
Look at God.
Say, hey.
Won't he do it?
Let me tell you something. You just lean over and listen to him.
So the Lord said he's going to set us in order. No matter what they try, what they attempt, the Lord's will shall be done.
That's right.
So let's kind of skim through what we got.
I just
you said something?
Bishop posted something.
Oh, okay, yes, sir.
I just sent you something, Uzziah.
All praises.
We are the arms of the living God.
Let's dive a little more into this.
Right.
Play that.
Militia has taken over a federal... Tonight, an anti-government militia has taken over a federal building in Burns, Oregon. They're threatening a deadly battle over ranchers' rights. Several protesters were also part of an armed standoff in Nevada in 2014. Here's Jennifer Dowling of our Portland affiliate, KOIN.
This is the Constitution. That's what we're up here for, the Constitution.
Armed militia set up camp at the Malheur National Wildlife Refuge headquarters. They say to seize land the federal government did not have authority to purchase.
It's the Constitution.
That building is the people's building.
How long will you stay?
As long as it's necessary.
Group leader Ammon Bundy posted this Facebook video earlier this week.
This is not a time to stand down.
So stop. Is his face covered, his identity kept? So they know who he is.
Right.
They know where he is. Why is he not arrested for inciting a riot, for illegal occupation of federal property? The list goes on and on and on.
But we got to have an app to show us where the property line at, because they won't send the police at us for.
I want y'all to think about something else too.
Damn.
With this militia group taking over the federal building with weapons that kill people.
Right.
How come this isn't still talked about today?
Yeah.
Well, how come everybody didn't make 1,000 videos about this?
Right.
Where was the BBC documentary? Why wasn't it on the news or something like that?
Right.
Because when our sister was murdered, they put it on the news. They put it all over. The BBC did a documentary. Where is the same outcry? Where's the same outcry for this?
Right.
And this is years ago now, but no media. Everybody swept it under the rug. We don't. There's no BBC on this guy, Ryan Bundy.
Bring it out.
Where's it at? Where's all the information at about this group?
Right.
Why is there no information about this group? But you come into our group when something happens,
there you go.
And you put it all over the news. 1,000 niggas do 1,000 videos about it.
There you go.
Some niggas do poster boards and go on the streets with it. Or T-shirts with Sister Joy Morgan's face on it.
Yep.
Wow.
Hey, Cap, can I read something real quick?
Yes, sir.
So I looked up, what is the charge for carrying weapons onto federal property? And it says, such firearms or dangerous weapons in a federal facility or attempts to do so shall be fined under this title or imprisonment not more than 5 years or both. So you can be fined and given a minimum of 5 years just for having a weapon. Not taking it over. I don't know what that would entail, but just having the weapon on federal property, you can get 5 years in jail. So we're looking at a criminal that Zechariah 11:5 is talking about, not guilty. He ain't guilty. Okay, these are the same people that slayed the original inhabitants in that land. Now they've taken it over the part that the federal government stole from our brothers Gad and Reuben, right? They stole that land from them. Now he went and occupied the stolen land that was stolen.
Right. It was stolen twice.
And he should be locked up. All of them should be locked up for that.
Now, I do have some information.
Come on.
One of them was shot and killed during an attempt to arrest him after he reached towards a handgun.
So he did have a gun.
Yes. And this guy right here was wounded. He was shot also. Ryan Bundy. Ryan Bundy was wounded. More than 24 of the militants were charged with federal offenses. Okay.
What, did they convicted?
I didn't see convicted.
The longest one got like
somebody
a year.
got to look that up.
Somebody got a year.
Somebody got a year.
366 days.
So wait
niggas get death for just holding a gun.
Yeah, wait.
No,
for putting down a pot.
Pot, yeah, there you go.
For putting down a pot of water, you get shot in the face.
Our sister put down a pot of water and was shot, and she had both hands up. I think we had the slow-mo video.
Yeah.
We had the slow-mo video in the chat. I didn't fire emoji it, but it's in there. It was I think I called it the play-by-play. Bishop played it last night as well.
Okay, one did get 37 months.
Oh, really?
What is that?
If you could count it in months,
2.5 years.
Yeah, that's 2 years.
Long.
One got out the.
It ain't long.
He got 37 months.
But the point is, officer, you saying one. We just saw hundreds of them.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. Why they ain't on shot?
They just walked home.
Y'all, they crazy as hell. And let me tell you something. And somebody made a good point. I think it was on Clubhouse. Oh, it might have been here. I don't remember. I'm old. How do we know what kind of prison sentence they served?
Wait.
Right. That's a good point.
Come on.
Wait.
Come on.
It says many thought the Bundys would go to jail for their actions against the government. And they did while they awaited trial. But over the next 2 years, something remarkable happened in Oregon. Ammon and Ryan Bundy were acquitted by a jury of all charges.
There we go.
Hey, can I read a script?
Come on, Cat. Bring it out, man.
Give me Micah 2:10.
But so aren't these the militias that Bishop went over yesterday?
Yeah.
Should they not be on? Because you had a shootout on federal property.
Yeah.
Shouldn't y'all be locked up and thrown under the damn jail?
Why they ain't shot in the eye?
Right.
They was actually shooting.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Read that one more time.
Arise ye and
the Bible
depart.
says, wake your ass up.
Wake your dumb ass
Wake
up.
your dumb ass up.
For
Arise ye and what?
And depart.
Depart out of the ways of Babylon the Great. The mindset that you have, that's from Babylon. You got to get rid of that mindset you got. Arise you ye and depart. Read.
For this is not your rest.
How many ways must you see that this is not your rest?
Right.
What else needs to happen for you to see? Do more sisters need to get shot in the face when they call the cops for help?
Right.
Do more black men need to get murdered just for holding a cigarette in his hand or something like that and screaming, "I can't breathe"?
Breonna Taylor was laying in her
Breonna Taylor
bed.
was sleeping in her bed. What more do you need?
Right.
Read it again.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Read.
Because it is polluted.
The Bible says America is polluted.
That's right.
This place is polluted. All they do now is throw around LGBT around you, try to indoctrinate your children with it. Cops killing you. Everybody, it's all on camera. Nobody gives a damn because it's normal. It happens so many times. It's normal now. It's Nobody gives a damn. Right? Read on.
It shall destroy you.
What will Babylon the Great do?
It shall destroy you.
The Bible says the place that you're trying to uphold and vote and keep going is gonna destroy you.
Right.
That's what God said. This place is not your rest. That's why you gotta constantly pray for destruction of Babylon, man.
So when you think it's your rest,
Go ahead.
It's actually destroying you.
It's destroying you.
Setting you up.
Remember, Bishop read yesterday in Daniel 8:25. It says, that king is going to come.
Right.
And by peace shall destroy many. He's going to make you so damn comfortable. You're going to have great AC, some good internet, and smartphone, and a smart TV. You're going to think you good.
What did he say?
Nah.
The internet jumping over here.
Internet jumping over here. I ain't going nowhere. I love Babylon.
Right.
Nah,
The Wi-Fi
nigga, you
jumping.
stupid. You stupid. You're in your freaking. You're like an infant.
Right.
And America's your damn daddy, a deadbeat dad at that.
Damn.
Come on.
Even with a sword destruction.
A sword destruction.
You know how you know this place crazy? I'm sorry, Cap.
No, I was going to go. No, go ahead.
So they could take over land and everybody get acquitted. They have record of the Greenwood massacre and told those survivors, oh, there's no proof that you lost any property in this whole.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, we can't really, follow up on that claim because there's no proof that you lost any property at all.
And mind you, in Greenwood, the Greenwood district, the mayor of the Greenwood district is a former Klansman's family that actually did the damage.
He took it.
You can't believe it. You can't make this shit up.
Right.
You can't make this stuff up.
So we got some more because when they think it's their arrest or they think like Candace Owens said,
oh God,
it's not a racial issue, right? Go to the little mug shot of that young devil right there.
She make you want to kick the cat man
at the bottom. I think it's two. I think it's 2 clips of him. Yep. Which one is the video? Okay. Can we play this, please?
11 times in all, man.
21-year-old Michael have been sentenced to 40 years in prison after killing his 17-year-old friend, who he invited to spend the night over at his house. According to the reports, around 3 o'clock in the morning, while his friend was trying to sleep, Michael stood over him and shot him 11 times in his back.
What?
When asked was he intoxicated or under the influence of any kind of drugs, he said no. See, we always try to give people excuses for the evil stuff that they do.
Stop. Not people. No.
Only them.
We don't give all people excuses.
Y'all
especially not our own people.
We give the white man excuses.
Right.
Because we damn sure ain't excusing nothing we do to each other.
You know what's crazy, Cat?
Fulio ain't excuse nothing.
Right.
Them Negroes down in Jacksonville,
Ace.
they ain't excuse nothing. All them dudes in O Block, they ain't excuse nothing. Make excuses. You a op, you gonna get shot. There's no excuses made. They only make excuses for their God, Caesar Borgia.
Yes.
That's it.
Guaranteed. If that young man was black that killed that other, killed the
40.
brother, hey, they coming after your whole family.
Man.
Yeah. They
coming after your whole family.
They gonna beat your sister up at school. Every day her family beating your little sister up. Every day.
You know what's crazy though? This actually happened in 2021. Have anybody in this room ever heard about this?
No, my first time hearing about it.
Wow, terrible, man.
So the reason it's coming back up is because he got convicted now. They finally convicted. They finally sentenced him.
Boy, they finna put him in a mental hospital.
When was this? You said 20.
It took
20. I think the article says the date. We're gonna finish playing the video. We're gonna show the article.
Boy, they gonna put him in a mental hospital.
Always try to give people excuses for the evil stuff that they do, even when they don't have one. He had to be
like
on
Bishop
something.
played the video, Candace Owens gave an excuse, saying this is not racial. It's a police incident. She gave an excuse.
That was that white man talking through her.
She gave an excuse. We're always trying to excuse the oppressor.
Right.
Vance Jones' tears was to excuse the oppressor.
You know what it's like?
How crazy.
It's like they have to say these things to justify the position they're in as the do boy and the do girl.
Right.
Yep.
They have to do it, and Esau gives them the platform to do it. That's why we never hear from Candace Owens' husband.
Yes.
He doesn't talk.
He doesn't say
He's
anything.
a freaking mute.
He don't,
but she's articulate.
He doing this.
She's talking through her.
She's articulate, and she spews out what's inside of him to the black public.
Yeah, because I'm
same
saying
with Van Jones.
Them the same talking points when he's saying she laying up in the bed. He's saying, yeah, I don't think it was racial. It's more of a police issue. Did she bring her behind on the internet? It wasn't racial. It was more of a police issue.
Right.
They're the same white people that tortured her in school. The same ones that did
out of her own mouth.
Out of her mouth.
Right.
Tortured her.
Yes. Right. Hey, run the video.
Even when they don't have one, he had to be on something. Maybe he was drunk. Maybe he was popping pills and he started hallucinating and felt like his life was in danger. No, it's none of that. He did it because he was an evil person.
He's an evil
and
white
Michael
man.
was a high school dropout. So this boy shouldn't have even been over there with him. If my son is going to school and your son not, my son not coming spend the night over there with him.
Right.
Matter of fact, I'm going to tell my son to stay away from people like that.
Right.
Look at where you trying to go in life. Yep. Now look at the lifestyle your friend is living. Do you think having that relationship is going to get you closer to your dreams or further away from your dreams? Right. And some might say, well, he was 17 years old. You can't tell a 17-year-old boy what to do. You probably can't tell your 17-year-old what to do. But if you 17 years old living in my house, to me, you still a child. Right. And as long as you a child, I'm going to tell you what to do. And you can't be friends with no high school dropouts. So cut him off and go back to focusing on football. Because that friend of yours is going to end up dead.
Pause it. Right. Mind you, look what the brother said. I'm not going to have him be friends with no high school dropout. That ain't biblical. Let's read what's biblical real quick. Sirach 12:10, real quick.
Yeah.
Bring it. And this goes to show that even the man that's making the video, as well as the parents of the young brother that was murdered by this Edomite, you're all Christians.
Right.
You have a Christian mindset. And that Christian mindset is going to get your children dead too.
Right. Christian sanity.
Read that.
Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Your enemy isn't just because a brother is a high school dropout. That's not your enemy.
Right.
Your enemy is the other nations, and particularly the white man.
Right.
That's your enemies. Our children know that, so guess what? Our children are not going to do. They ain't going to be no damn sleeper of no Edomite's house.
Damn right.
They ain't going to be there. That's not going to be the
right.
cause of their death.
Damn right.
Read on.
For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
So just as you put WD-40 on iron,
right?
After a while, that rust has to come back. That's the same with Esau.
Right.
That wickedness is bred in him. And guess what, black man, black woman, parents, you can't change that.
Not a damn
You can't do nothing to change that. I don't care if they go to your church, y'all on the school board together, none of that. Read on, guys. I know we got to move.
And Cap, remember a year, maybe two, almost 2 years ago, the young boy that the white mother and her white son drowned, and they were comparing him to Emmett Till.
Yes, sir.
I forgot his name as well. So a lot of times we talk about police incidents. Like Bishop always says, it's not only police incidents. Ahmaud Arbery wasn't a police incident.
Yeah.
Cap, the sister that got drowned in the pool with the sleepover in Cummings,
No,
Georgia.
they pushed off the balcony.
But she drowned in the pool, and no other white women didn't know what happened to her.
Right. In the middle of the night, she.
Read on. Read it quick.
Though he humbleth himself.
Though he humbleth himself. Hey, come sleep over. Go ahead.
And go crouching. Yet take good heed and beware of him.
Don't go to sleep next around this man. Come on.
And thou shalt be
and thou shalt.
And thou shalt be unto him, as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his wrath hath not been.
His rust or his wickedness
hath not been altogether wiped away.
You can't make this man clean. Keep reading. Quick.
Set him not by thee.
Do what?
Set him not by thee.
Our children know this.
Damn.
Christians, why your children don't know this?
That's right.
Christians.
Because white Jesus love all the little children.
Lest, when he hath overthrown thee.
Now he overthrow you.
He stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand.
The commandment is don't sit by this man. Separate from this man.
Right.
That's the commandment. Come on.
Lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words. And be pricked therewith.
Now you got gunshots in your back.
Damn.
You go to sleep and you never wake up.
Hey, but look, read the top of the article.
Man killed 17-year-old friend during sleepover, shooting him in the back 11 times and claiming self-defense.
In his back, so he's
That was
turned
yesterday.
around.
That was early this week. He claimed.
Oh, he's gonna
self-defense.
get off.
So no. They just convicted. Remember the video? He got 40 years.
Oh, okay.
Because this was back in 2021.
He'll do 3 years.
So it's coming back up because he finally got the sentence. Go down.
So he's 21 now.
Yeah.
A 21-year-old man in Texas will spend several decades behind bars for killing his teenage friend during a sleepover, shooting the 17-year-old multiple times in the back as he was preparing to go to sleep.
So he's laying down.
But claiming self-defense.
But he tried to
So
claim
he's on his
self-defense.
stomach, probably like this, laying on a pillow.
Yes. And he stood over him and shot him 11 times in his back.
But he knew the Idumean phrase, self-defense. I was
He knew
scared
that.
for my life.
Yeah.
Or crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, go down to where? Go down. There's a part where the family says, go down.
His lawyer probably like.
Right. Read right there.
Sotelo, a then 18-year-old high school dropout, picked up a 9mm semi-automatic handgun and fired at Thompson at least 13 times.
So he fired 13. Go ahead.
At least 13 times as his friend was apparently trying to go to bed about 3 a.m. Prosecutor said in a news release.
Go down. There's a part where the family says,
Wait. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think it was up. It was saying there was
No,
no reason for
I'm
it.
sorry. Go back up a little bit. Right there. So one shot went through the bedroom, striking Sotelo's brother in the face while he was sleeping.
Yes.
He shot his own.
So to be honest, it's recklessness.
Yeah,
So the recklessness is what is really allowing this time because another Edomite was shot.
Dang.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with the Jake brother that was shot 11 times in his back.
Remember, that's the same thing happened with Breonna Taylor.
Right.
They didn't charge the man with her killing, but because some bullets went through her wall into the other house.
Yes, that recklessness. Because he should have got, why didn't he get life?
Exactly.
It's first degree murder.
Oh.
Premeditated murder.
Why did he get
degree.
life?
Damn.
Why did he not get life?
You don't find that
Right, and somebody says, a brother says, so that's who these clubhouse scoffers want to join hands with and get the kingdom with. You evil Christian, y'all are just, y'all are disgusting, man. Y'all are just disgusting.
Read that.
Go ahead, bro.
Under Texas state law, Sotelo will be required to serve at least half his sentence before he is eligible for parole.
So 20.
So he only got to do 20.
He'll be 38.
Be out by 40.
He finna do a stint in the military to get retirement.
This is who y'all want justice from.
Right.
This system right here.
Right.
Hey, let's go to the judge. Let's go to the judge.
While we get, you know what was crazy about what Cap just read in Sirach? We understand, for y'all sciencey people, you understand when a scientist gives you properties of a mineral. You understand that iron is heavy, it's do this, it's, put it in water, it rusts, or gold is yellow and malleable. The Lord gave you properties of this Idumean. The properties of metals don't change.
And you bypass it.
And you look at those properties as if they were options. You know what I'm saying? Like it was options on the car. You could get your Idumean without the malice. Right.
You can take away the murder.
Yeah. Just give me mine pink. I don't want the malice. This is what come with him.
That's what God said.
This is his properties.
Right. That's a good point.
These are not happen chances. This is how he is.
No matter how nice his voice is and how calm his voice is and nice and he's cool with you, these are the properties.
It's part of the properties.
This what comes with that.
Right. It's like his quietness is one of the properties.
Absolutely.
The humbling is one of the. He's going to do this. Nah.
I don't think so.
No. I get mine without the quiet voice.
I could bang him. I could bang it away out of him.
Yeah,
I could hug it out with him.
Surely she wants this.
I could hug the malice out of him.
This Negro's crazy.
Play this video real quick.
It's a sick Negro.
New video just released capturing State Supreme Court Justice Aaron Gall threatening to shoot a group of black teenagers.
They'll be shot on the property.
Well, I'm just letting you know that
because
the best case
when they
scenario,
trespass, you can shoot them on the property.
They should just come here and
now,
just
Stop. So again,
damn.
This is what's the date on that? Look at the top. When?
July
July 7th.
When?
July 7th.
Why are we just hearing about this?
That's 2022.
Y'all got to think about this. Why are all of these things so under wrap? It's a ploy. They'll do it in their local papers, things of that nature. So only the local community knows about it. But when it happened so long ago, what the mass of the people will say, oh, that was a long time ago. Now we've turned into a people. We now say slavery was a long time ago. We now say Jim Crow was a long time ago. We say Tulsa, Oklahoma was a long time ago. Now this incident 2 years ago was a long time ago.
Right.
This,
got y'all.
This is how we've been conditioned. So you won't hear about a lot of these things until years after. Right. And by that time, the fire it's already quenched.
He make you undermine your own trauma. How you undermine your own?
I'm telling you, bro.
Bro, that man's, but his property, but he's a slick puller, but he got you.
Hey, man, play it. Play from the top.
Video just released capturing state Supreme Court Justice Aaron Gall threatening to shoot a group of black teenagers.
They'll be shot on the property.
Well, I'm just letting you know that
because
the best case
when they
scenario,
trespass, you can shoot them on the property.
They should just come here and just. No, I'm just saying.
I'll shoot them on the property.
No.
The judge was at a high school graduation party at her friend's house when authorities say there was an argument between invited and uninvited guests. A group of black teenagers who received a text invite to the party with the address then arrived and to fight.
Stop. So you hear what it was just said? This is how the media is Esau's mouthpiece.
Right.
It says it was a fight between invited and uninvited guests. But then her next set of words say they received a text with the address inviting them to the party. So are they uninvited?
No.
Right.
No, not at all.
Right, that's how they twist stuff, man.
Good.
So he come humbling himself.
Broke out shortly after. During the scuffle, the teens lost the keys to their car and couldn't leave the neighborhood.
So now they lost their keys and they could not leave. They need everybody to help them find their keys. Go ahead.
Upset Gall, who wanted the children to leave, but refused to turn over their car keys if she found them. 5 law enforcement agencies arrived on.
Go ahead.
She found them. 5 law enforcement agencies arrived on the scene during the more than hour-long ordeal, during which the New York State Commission on Judicial Conduct said the judge repeatedly invoked her judicial office.
And that's Judge Gall. I'm a judge. I'm telling you, get off the property.
Go in at the car.
So wait, stop it, stop. This is not even her property.
It's not. It's
You
her
can't
friend's
make this
property.
up.
So she's saying I could have shot them for coming onto someone else's property that sent
they
them a
were
text
invited
to invite them.
She on them Florida law. I mean, them Texas laws, ain't she? I could stand your ground.
This the crazy part. This is in New York.
That's
She's
what
in
happened.
New York State.
That's why they wouldn't give y'all
Supreme
guns.
I'm telling you.
And they didn't remove her. They said facing.
Okay, so let's play it. Let's keep playing.
I know,
I'm
Judge.
sitting here.
Threatened gun violence.
I'll shoot them on the property.
She said, I'll
If
shoot.
I have to clear it out, I will.
And both criticized and pledged favored treatment for the police.
The good part is, I'm always on your side. You know I'd take anyone down for you guys.
Dang.
For you guys.
Stop it. Stop it.
Hey,
You guys.
and she's not alone.
What's the devil that killed Sonya Massey's name again?
Oh, damn.
Grayson.
Something Grayson.
Yeah. Damn, what's the name?
So
Somebody look it up.
The white man.
that devil has judges like this in his corner.
Yes. Darren, what's the other one? Darren something.
Darren Wilson.
Darren Wilson.
Sean
Grayson.
Yeah,
Sean Grayson.
Sean Grayson.
His name's D. White.
Sean Grayson, the devil himself, has judges like this in their corner. The whole
So
system.
how can you win with a system like that? How? Christians, call in. How do
Somebody
you win with it?
zoom
What is
in.
Kamala Harris going to do about this system right here now?
Has Kamala Harris spoken on it?
No.
Matter of fact, Kamala Harris was a part of the system.
She's a part of it.
Because when Joe Biden wrote the crime bill, who enforced it?
Kamala Harris.
Who, the DA in California,
she was
right?
the DA locking
Bro, she was
jokers
got-
up
she was-
over them
bro.
3-strike rules, man.
She was giving them
So, and
facts.
mind you, this is 2022. So
Bruh.
she was in
Whole
office
piece.
as the vice president.
Right.
Okay.
Bruh.
This was still
It's
on her watch.
On her watch.
Yep.
Nobody heard
Okay.
anything from her.
Oh, peace.
Go ahead, play it.
The good part is, I'm always on your side.
I'm
You know I'd
always
take
on your
anyone down for you guys. You know that. You know that. You know,
Stop.
And this
Stop.
is the judge speaking.
How is she saying you know that?
Because it happened before.
Because it's already happened.
Because she's already done
It
it.
happened before.
She's already done it. Yo,
can't make this up.
This place is so evil, but our people continually trust in it, like Cap just went over. Go ahead.
I am on your side.
Video also captures the judge making comments about the black teen's intelligence levels.
They don't look like they're that smart, honestly. They're not going to business school, that's right.
And praising her son for beating up partygoers, among other comments.
He put a smack down once he got hit.
I didn't say it was one-sided.
The commission now calling for the judge to be removed from the bench. The commission administrator telling CBS 6 it is utterly unacceptable for a judge to threaten gun violence, exhibit racial prejudice, promise favorable treatment for the police, or disparage a law intended to keep guns away from dangerous people. Any one of these things would undermine public confidence in the administration of justice. That all this and more was committed by one judge disqualifies her from further service on the bench.
Look up if she actually got removed.
I just did. She didn't.
She didn't.
Stop the cap.
Not yet.
Wow.
Somebody says she gave a lot of my former friends life or
Didn't I just
football
tell you?
numbers in Frisco.
Didn't I just tell you?
She was giving
Kamala
out.
Harris.
I told her she was
Oh, that
giving
must
out
be
them
Kamala
footballs.
Harris.
Yeah,
That's
Kamala
Kamala
Harris.
Yeah,
Harris.
she was
Okay.
giving out them
Hell
numbers,
yeah.
boy.
Bro, you gave.
Wow.
You go, yeah.
This place is not your rest, brothers
Right.
and sisters.
Wow, wow, wow. Hey, oh, wait. Hold on. I'm going to send you something. Officer Shamir just sent me something. So Kamala Harris did speak on Sandra Massey. Let's see.
Did she say, like Obama said, hey, Trayvon could have been my son? Or Mike Brown could have been my son? Is she going to say,
I just put it in there.
that could have been my sister?
Come on, let's pull it up. I want to hear this one.
Kamala Harris called Sonia Massey's
Word.
family. Massey was a 36-year-old black woman who was fatally shot by sheriff's deputy in her Illinois home on July 6. Harris has also called the mother of Devontae Mitchell, a black man who died after he was pinned down by a hotel security guards in Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
Come on.
Vice President Kamala Harris on Friday called the family of Sonia Massey, a 36-year-old black woman who was fatally shot by a sheriff's deputy in her Illinois home, according to Massey's family members who spoke to NBC News.
Hey, somebody look up. Did Kamala call Breonna Taylor's family? Somebody look that up.
Massey,
Why you want to call now?
Because now, would it be her benefit to call because it's now election year?
Perfect timing.
Yes, of course.
Perfect
Absolutely.
timing.
Did you call Rasheem Carter's family?
Let's look those things
Kendrick
up.
Johnson?
Let's look those things up. Okay. Go ahead.
Massey, 36, was killed July 6 after she called the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office because she was afraid there might be a prowler outside, according to an attorney for her family and Illinois State Police.
What did Kamala say?
It's made me feel a lot better today, James Wilburn, Massey's father said. She gave us her heartfelt condolences.
Don't believe it, brother.
That's all she said. I guarantee you that's all she said.
She said, my bad.
She said, we give condolences to your family and we just want you to know.
No, they say our thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
They love to say that. Our thoughts and prayers go out for the family. Okay. Why she did a press conference, not a private phone call. But go ahead. But let's keep reading. Let's keep reading.
And she let us know that she is with us 100%.
Oh, really?
Wait. That contradicts what we went over earlier.
Stop the cap.
Because last time I checked, a couple of Asian people got hit in the head in Chinatown.
In like 6 months.
And they made an entire law called the Asian Hate Bill.
Right. Yeah, they got a whole bill based on that.
So we can't attribute this to hatred.
No.
It's a police issue, not
It's
a black
a police issue. Candace said it's a police issue.
Not a black
Not a
issue.
racial issue.
Not a racial issue.
You can't make this
Let's
stuff
finish
up.
this. Let's finish this.
That this senseless killing must stop. Shadia Massey, a cousin of Sonia Massey, said Harris's call moved her deeply.
You see,
They'll be voting for her.
You see what it is?
Yep.
It's to move and sway the minds of our people to go vote Democrat.
They going to too.
Wow.
Lord's will.
This is some evil stuff, bro. It's some evil. Hey, Where is that about the liberals in Ezekiel?
Yeah, somebody says she didn't
Isaiah.
say, "I will make sure your family receives justice." Where was that statement at?
Yeah.
Hey, and those was quotation marks, so they said what she said.
Right.
When they use quotation marks, those are the words she said. Oh, this is a senseless killing.
What you
and
want?
our thoughts and prayers.
Liberal.
Isaiah.
Oh, Isaiah 32.
32 in verse. Yeah, there you go.
I was in 42.
Isaiah
32. Thank you.
chapter 32 and verse 8. But the liberal deviseth liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand. Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
So, this is to beguile who?
Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
Or those that think they're at their in their rest. Like Cap went over earlier. That at ease is you thinking you're in your rest, as if your voice in this political system actually counts. Go ahead.
Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall
What verse you reading?
Verse 10.
Nah, go up. No.
Jump up to verse 5.
You want verse 5.
Verse 5.
Verse 5. The vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful.
Right, so that liberal goes into that Democrat or that democracy, right? Go ahead.
For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity.
So the vile person, that liberal, is going to speak villainy, wicked criminal acts and behavior. That's what they're going to do. The things they're going to say is not law-abiding. They're going to tell you, listen, Negroes, we ain't doing nothing for you.
But get a phone call.
But make sure you vote for us.
Thoughts and prayers.
Go ahead.
Right. Your thoughts and prayers are with us.
To practice hypocrisy.
To do what?
To practice hypocrisy.
That's it right there.
That's it.
You're a hypocrite.
The phone call was damn hypocrisy.
That's what it was.
Because you said you don't give a damn about black people. Go ahead.
And to utter error against the Lord. To make empty the soul of the hungry.
Wait,
There it is.
Wait a minute.
It moved us.
There it is.
It says to make empty the soul of the hungry.
Hungry for justice.
So we hunger for everything. For knowledge. We hunger for wisdom. We hunger for stability.
Justice.
We hunger for justice. We hunger for
acceptance.
Acceptance. Yeah.
Yo, the list goes on and on. And because we keep trusting in them vile ass liberals, those Democrats, even those Republicans, that political system, God says we're getting. Remember we read earlier. It says it's to our destruction.
Yes.
So wait, Isaiah's saying the same thing.
Saying the same thing.
It's to our destruction that we're trusting in those liberals, those Democrats, those Republicans.
They're idols.
It's to our detriment. Read that line again. To make
empty the soul of the hungry. And he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
It's gonna be our destruction.
Right. Right.
It's our destruction. Go ahead.
And that fail cap is every 4 years.
Every
4 years you vote for somebody that doesn't promise you anything, and you still do it and get nothing. Go ahead,
Give
Cap.
two damns about you. That was it.
All right.
Oh no. We got. I know. Call through them real quick. Oh, we got to play that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's just finish with that. Candace Owens.
Oh God. Hey, can I just say something real quick? I gave Candace a pass. She was talking pretty good maybe a year or two ago.
Yes.
And I gave her a pass after that White Boy song. Try that in a small town. And she defended that was cringy.
Right.
But this now with Sonya Massey, she's done.
Back on her Candace.
Done. She back on her Candace.
She Candacing.
She Candacing.
Play it real quick.
Most impressive person you've ever met?
My husband, without question. I would say my husband, which is why I married him 18 days after meeting him.
Stop.
18 days. She
18
ain't waited a
days.
month to
She
get
did
that.
what?
Yeah.
She married him when?
In 18 days.
She gave that up the same day.
Play it.
She let him have
Without
that.
question, I would say my husband, which is why I married him 18 days after meeting him.
18 days?
18 days after laying eyes with each other, we got engaged. Pardon, not married. We got engaged 18 days later because he's the most impressive person that I've ever met. And there are a lot of reasons for that. I mean, he put me on the path to my faith journey. He's absolutely brilliant.
Wait. Go back to that picture.
Yes.
You just gonna scroll past the poop.
Back to that picture.
She's sitting there with the poop. I mean,
the white man
The white
brought
man.
you to the white idol god.
Damn.
Look in the back. Look at the top and the back.
Look at that. Yep.
Terrible.
What was that circle thing that Bishop went over
Eucharist?
yesterday? The Eucharist. The Eucharist. Look
That's
at this.
why every time there's something that's obviously racial happens in America, who has something to say? Candace Owens. Oh, it's not racial, it's just a police matter. The police are human too. That's what she said.
Right. Out of her own mouth, she said the white man brought her to Catholicism.
The White. His name's the White.
White man.
His name's the White.
White
First name
man.
the White. Last
The
name
white man. Go ahead.
He's white.
He's absolutely brilliant. He studied theology.
He studied
overseas.
what?
Theology.
He studied what? Wait a minute.
The white man.
The
She's been-
white
we're not talking
man
about so-called.
fully beguiled our sister. Okay, I got to play one more. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Just one quick more. The sister that with the young baby. So a lot of sisters will see this example,
yes.
right? And say, oh, after 18 days, she married her love.
And look how good she turned
Look
out.
how good
Her
she
marriage is
turned out.
great.
That's some
We
easy
read it
cut-up.
earlier in
Let me try.
Isaiah chapter 9, verse 16. Stop following these so-called leaders that the
Right.
white man set up.
Right.
Both male and female. So here's a sister that would look at Candace and say, you know what? I
That's
can
a
do the
good idea.
same thing she did.
Yeah.
Right? Go ahead.
4-year-old Robert Fisher have pleaded guilty to violating and murdering a 3-year-old girl. And when I say violate, I'm talking about that 4-letter word that starts with aura and ends with E. So how did Robert get access to the little girl? Well, after a week of knowing her mama, she
7 days. That's a week.
allowed him to move in. And he went
Stop!
from
You ain't Candace Owens. After 7 days, you move in a bum-ass white man, bum-ass caveman.
The white man.
Only for him to rape and murder your 3-year-old daughter.
7 days.
Listen.
Boy, that got that easy hit.
Y'all,
boy.
listen, it's a trick bag. The white man sets up certain people in these leadership roles, gives them money, gives them, what's that?
A platform.
A platform.
And influence.
Gives them influence, gives them the protection, the hedge,
And
all
money.
of these things. And money. And then y'all Negroes think you could do the same thing with the average trailer park white boy.
Y'all better wake the hell up, man.
Trailer trash. Finish it out real quick because we got to end.
a complete stranger to the person she trusted with her kids. One of the reports said, after the little girl mama called 911, Robert panicked and went got some Clorox wipes and wiped the little girl body down to make sure he didn't leave no DNA behind. Now, after hearing all of that, some of y'all might be shocked that he could do something like that.
I'm sorry. The mother called 911?
When she found her limp, dead baby.
Okay, all right, go
That's
ahead.
crazy.
Go ahead,
And
yes.
then once he saw the mother call 911, because he said, I'm Caesar. You're not going to get me in trouble.
Yeah.
What?
Right.
I didn't do that. He
I
was
didn't do that.
shocked that she called 911. When she did, he panicked and began to clean up the crime scene.
That ain't panic. That's calculation.
Keep thinking. Hey, so
Rust.
just to show y'all how these celebrities that they set up, these leaders that they set up, is all to teach Israel to stay in their sins. That's all it is. So now you move this random white boy in after a week. After a week.
That ain't gonna work.
For him to kill your baby girl. Wow. Go
That's
ahead,
some
play
judgment,
it.
boy.
Play it.
Some of y'all might be shocked that he could do something like that, but I'm not. I don't know this man. And being that I don't know him, to me, he capable of doing anything.
Right.
And that's the attitude you should have anytime you bring in somebody you don't know around your children. And then in exchange for him pleading guilty, he's no longer eligible for life in prison.
Wait. Why is he no longer eligible for
Because
life?
he pleaded guilty. He pleaded out.
Hey, that was calculation. Like you said.
I told you it was calculation.
Hey, brothers, sisters, this is not your rest.
His rust has not all been wiped away. Y'all don't think that's no folk property if you want to. Keep on.
Y'all keep trusting your enemy. All right, we'll end it there.
Well, guess what? If you know, oh, my bad. That's our show for today. That's our show for today. Hey, we know this is not our rest, and if you know this not this is not your rest, Go to israelunite.org/contact-us. Find a school nearest you where you could come and get built up. Reduce your battle fatigue and show your appreciation to the Lord. Hey, help Patient Saints be a better radio show by donating at iuic.atlanta@israelunite.org. Help to boost the club. Keep boosting by helping iuic.fundraising at israelunite.org. We'll say thank y'all again for all y'all donations to Patient Saints Radio. Y'all helped us out. Hey, keep making it a better radio show. Follow our leadership on IUIC in the classroom. Leadership classes every Sabbath. Leadership.
You all right, bro?
I'm sleepy, Cap. I'm trying to get through it. Bishops, deacons, captains. Every Sabbath, all day, the Sabbath day lineup. Make sure that you tune in, Cap.
Hey, real quick, want to thank everyone behind the scenes, officers, Zedaniah, Zakai, Adino, Uzziah, Arel, Moshe, soldiers, Lucius, Shlomiel, Brother Aiden, Sister Nevada, kitchen crew, Sister Tahilia of the house of Officer Timothy, Sister...
Who wrote that?
I know, right? I'm like, bro.
Tahishia. Oh, sis changed her name?
Yeah.
That was,
I guess so.
Okay.
That's Basia.
Yeah, it's
Basia.
Okay. Sister Tahishia from the house of Soldier Azriel and Sister Courtney, thank y'all for the lovely breakfast. We appreciate y'all. And we thank all you brothers and sisters for tuning in to another episode of Patient Saints Radio. Our hidden history is up next.
That's right.
So the way we end our shows is we want our brothers and sisters to understand that many of our people are missing in our communities. So be sure to share, to look at, and to share these missing persons posters, because we need to help find our brothers and our sisters. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled, and if you come across them, you see them, let the local authorities know. And also there's a call to action. Join us for the Justice for Kendrick Johnson initiative.
That's right.
Okay, call in today, demand action, demand that the case be reopened, because they're trying to
Sweep it
under the
rug.
and turn it to a cold case.
Right.
When everyone down in Valdosta, Georgia, know who murdered Kendrick Johnson. Okay, so let's let our voices be heard to help push the initiative, and not only this case, but all to come in the future. So stay tuned. IUIC got a lot in store. All right, Israel. With that, we say shalom. Most High in Christ bless.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Around 2 p.m. local time Sunday, police pulled over Wright. The police chief says they stopped Dante Wright because he had an expired registration on his license plate.
As Baltimore police investigators today privately reported their findings in the death of Freddie Gray.
There is only one person's version of what happened the night Botham Jean was shot and killed by Officer Amber Geiger. She told investigators she was in uniform when she arrived at what she thought was her apartment.
You still need to remember what happened. You need to remember what happened to Rasheed Carter. You need to remember these things.
Whose possessors slay them? We are being slain, slaughtered, and hold themselves not guilty.
A lot is still under investigation, Anna, and of course, this is actually the second protest location near Centennial Olympic Park. We were at the Wendy's earlier with a group, but this is a second group. Of course, this here is Israel United in Christ.
A woman in Orlando was found hanging from a tree. Orlando police have said they believe she committed suicide.
But her family thinks that someone else is responsible for her death.
We stood up here and we heard testimonies from all different families, and it's the same thing. We're suffering from oppression. We're suffering from the things that happened to us from the days that we got off those slave ships.
It feels good to have people standing with us that I know mean business. And, you know, I ain't worried about it. I don't feel like y'all gonna fall off. I'm glad to know that we got some brothers that demand justice with me.
Have no idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here, to give you the truth. Psalms chapter 119, verse